Attention from the cockpit of the USS Good Times. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Ignore the random sounds. Thank you. This is your captain from the Starship Good Times cockpit, letting you know that the sounds have ended. Oh man, I blew your guys' ears out. I am so sorry. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Technical difficulties aside, we're ready for a fun stream here on Empires. This will be my first stream on Empires, which I am quite excited about. And the music is broken along with the beeps and the boops, and we should be ready to go. We good? There we are. We're rolling. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you all. And by the way, rocking the Hawkeye bomber jacket. That is right. That's right. Panda Rescue. Wait, hold on. This is opposite, right? So if I'm like, I want to touch my right arm, I have to like reach it. It's confusing. It's confusing. But yeah, we got the, look at that. We got the Panda Rescue patch there. We got the Hawkeye patch on that side. Looks super fancy. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is great to have you here today. And the last stream we did was brain malfunctioned. The last stream we did was the charity event, which is just incredible. That was that a week ago? I'm so confused. Like I don't even know. Was that 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. There's been so much going on in my life in the last week. I don't even know. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that was one heck of a stream. So, whew, that was a wild time. But anyway, it was 3 weeks ago, Rascal. No, it can't. It couldn't be. It can't be. It was? I'm questioning my life right now. I am questioning my life right now. I'm shocked. But anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, if you somebody just mentioned where can I buy merchandise, there is a link in the description of the stream down in the panels. Maybe we'll get a command going in the chat. But yeah, you can click my face or you can click the little link. It's also on my Twitter. It's also on my YouTube channel. You can find the link a million places on the Discord. You can check it out. But yeah, it's now covering my face. Look at that, 100% pocket t-shirt. I wish it actually just said like Panda Rescue. I guess that'll be something I'll have to work on. Getting the actual description of these correct. Look at that, Roger just got a flight jacket. Oh, I love it. You'll be teaching people the power of velocity. Oh, I love it. Anyway, 100% pocket. That's right. That is right. You could be philosophical and just say, we all live in the pocket of Earth. 100%. Anyway, guys, let's get going today. And come on, Minecraft, I believe in you. And there it is. In our last episode, of course, that went up today, we built a little Wild West town, and it is looking super fancy here. And I am very happy with the way this all came out. It sounded like Jimmy liked it too, which was really cool. So of course, hold on, let me make a couple of quick adjustments to the to this real quick, just because there's a lot of announcements going off at once here. Let me just make a couple little pushes of some buttons here, real quick. I promise I'll fix it. I promise I will fix it, and it's gonna be amazing. There we go. I'll just do that. There we go. That'd be slightly one less announcement. There we go. Sweet. Okay. All right. Back to Trouble 10. Yes. we're at Trouble Town. It's Trouble Town at night. Ooh, I like that. Tumble Town by day, Trouble Town by night. I like that. I like that. How long is the merch going to go for? So we started the merch run a little earlier this year to make sure that we don't have any shipping issues that we had last year. Obviously, there was insaneness with shipping last year. It's a little bit better this year. Instead, okay, so shipping got a little less constrained, but then they decided to make shipping just so much more expensive. But we're starting out a little bit earlier. So if you order now, you will definitely get it before Christmas. So I think the first shipments start going out on the 5th or 6th, or you'll... I need to double check. I need to double check. But this will all be wrapped up in December. But yeah, I want to make sure it went out a little bit earlier. It's December 6th. Is it? Will you get it on the 6th, or will they ship on the 6th?
I got the Scar beanie last night, and I will be proudly wearing it to college once I get it.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so glad you're excited about the beanie. And yeah, you've been rocking the Haka beanie. That was the last minute edition. I was looking over everything, and then it just hit me. I'm like, we have got no beanie, and people love a good beanie. We gotta get a beanie. And so the last minute, we're like rushing to get a beanie installed in the store. And I'm like, it has to happen. It has to happen. We must do this. Literally a last minute midnight thing. I do all my best work at midnight. Best work. I don't know about best work, but my work does happen at midnight. Like I said, the merch will be available till at least December, and then it's gone. Anyway, all right, so we've got some work to do here, and let's get started with that. So what our plans are today is to start building out the empire. And what we need to do is we need to secure these villagers up here. Obviously, these are Jimmy's villagers. I don't want anything to happen to them, so we're going to put them in a nice safe space, and they're going to protect them. And then we are, of course, going to get ourselves even more villagers over here. By the way, quick question to the chat. Why? Andy's coming? Is he gone? I think he's gone. He's gone. There we go. He's gone. Quick question in the chat. Why are they so eager to escape? Like, they're pushing so hard against that trapdoor, they're shaking. I don't understand. I don't know why they're so crazy to get out of here. I literally need to make another door, because if I break this, they're gonna literally propel themselves out of that hole. It's gonna be crazy. Jelly wants out. Oh, she does, but she can lump it. She can lump it. she can lump it. She can lump it. Anyway, so we got to work on that. So our first task is, of course, to get some beds and some food. But before we even get to that, I want to show you the Hermit Empire. That's right. The Hermit Empire is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And nobody told me. Nobody said, hey, Scar, there's a Hermit Empire over here, and we're all building farms, and it's a really good time. Nobody said nothing. Yeah, Hermageddon. Yeah, literally, it's Hermageddon over here. Nobody said anything. And then I come over there, I'm like, hey, sweet, look at all these farms. This would have been helpful when I was up till midnight grinding resources. And then Green's like, hey, Scar, I built an amazing machine. It's definitely fun times. Okay, sweet, I'll get inside. Now I'm a short boy. I am literally a B-dubs. Oh gosh. But anyway, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this man right here. Wait, is that a pirate wings? Oh, hold on.
I have pirate wings.
Oh my gosh, Zuma. My chat is just in love with these wings. Oh my god.
I'm getting double voice.
Uh-oh.
That might be me.
Boo.
Test. No, double voice.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
Oh, my camera account.
Oh, it's your camera account.
Oh, well done, chat. Well done. I'm live, by the way.
I am too. I am too. We're just flying over here.
Awesome. Well, would you like to see what I've been up to?
I would love to. I would love to.
Scott, I've been nudging sheep into small spaces and then pushing blocks into them with pistons. It has been like defusing a bomb, okay? And if you don't... Oh, I left some pistons in there. If you don't have the detach cam, it's like actually not really cool to like see. It's like... Oh, here you go. Just over here. Just over here.
Gosh, I want to burn the scaffolding with pressure. Anyway, so what's going on over here?
They're inside glass blocks. Like, everything in there is glass, so they can't move, they can't escape. And when the ones at the back eat some grass, or the grass changes, it sends a redstone signal to shear them all, even though they're inside blocks.
Whoa.
Right?
I didn't know
then
you could
the
innovate
items go
sheep,
up.
but you did.
We've innovated sheep.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
work. So they're all in glass blocks.
Yes.
And
It
what's
took
the
me an hour
purpose
to
of
do
it?
one side. Just that it's another cool way to do sheep farm.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat.
So then the blocks, all the sheep that you get, they come up through the blocks that they're inside of, and then they go into the water stream and get pushed into the middle here.
Wow. That's really cool.
Pretty cool, right?
That is cool. Now I have a question, Azuma. You remember in the 90s,
Yes.
it felt like every action movie, there was like a very suspenseful scene where they were defusing a bomb. There was a lot of sweat.
Yep.
That's not really a thing anymore. There isn't those like moments. There's like the wire cutters. They're handing tape. They're like, we're never going to make it. It's not really
Times
a
have
thing.
changed, Scar. The times have changed. They've moved on.
They've moved on.
left in the
They've moved
past.
on. That's...
Have you seen that movie where there's like a nuclear bomb on a train and they can't slow it down?
I don't think so.
And it just keeps getting faster and faster. I forget what it's called. It's one of those like terrible but great movies from the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's got a lot of that in. A lot of that.
Yeah, but my question, even as a child, was how are they sweating so much? And then I realized later on it is a squirt bottle that is sprayed upon their head before filming.
Ah, I see. I mean, if they were just trying to wrangle sheep into this farm, they'd get a sweat on. It's been getting pretty intense over here. Some have been escaping. I've been making mistakes.
Did you notice you have a spectator watching you this whole time?
Yeah, I got a little camera account for the time lapse.
No. The witch.
Oh, the witches. The witches.
Is there
Yeah,
this?
there were more than them. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I've been like, so the witches can survive if they drink a fire resistance potion.
Oh wow.
Right? But occasionally I fly away. So then they despawn.
I didn't know that. So if they're on fire, they can drink fire resistance potions.
Yes, that's right.
I didn't know that. I mean, obviously they take potions like healing potions. I didn't know they could do a fire resistance.
It's a good reason to fight them with a fire sword, because not only will they then, like, once you hit one, they stop throwing potions at you, they start drinking health potions. They'll also start drinking fire resistance potions, so they won't strike back for a while. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
The movie, by the way, is called Atomic Train.
Of course it's called Atomic Train.
1999. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not saying it's a good movie, I just remember it because it was insane.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is good. I've got to build a so as of yesterday when I learned this place existed, Hermitopia or Hermageddon,
Yeah.
I now have to build a bee farm. I've been tasked by Korean.
Ooh.
Oh, are you a short boy
You know-
too? Look at us short boys. Look at us.
I was going to say something at some point. Wait, you're shorter than me.
Why am I so much shorter?
Wait. Am I normal and you're not?
I don't know.
I think I've become normal again.
Have you become
You're now
normal?
short.
Here,
What?
take your hat off for a second. Hold on. Let's take our clothes off. Okay.
Let's
Oh
take
my
our
gosh,
clothes
you're enormous. I am so short.
I don't know. I thought you seem to have been made shorter than I was. Dang.
You look,
I'm
we
wearing
look
platform
like
shoes.
it's just like yeah, it just looks like father and son out for a picnic. Look. Oh, that's hilarious.
Amazing. You do look like I'm gonna call you Junior.
Yeah, I look like a
Junior.
child.
Can I do that voice though?
Which one?
Junior. No, like the Sean Connery. I can't think
Oh,
about how to
Sean
do it.
Connery.
Like you are literally an Indiana Jones. It's perfect.
Dude.
Your new nickname is Junior. I
Okay,
love it.
I'm now Junior.
I named you after the dog.
Jeez.
Good times with Junior.
Good times with Junior. All right. Well, I'm gonna go find the Ark of Covenden or whatever it's called, and Grail. I've chosen
right.
I've chosen incorrectly by getting
gold.
this short. Goodbye. Ow!
See you,
Gosh
Scout.
dang it! I hate scaffolding. Oh jeez. Oh. Yeah, I just knew that was gonna happen. I literally knew that was gonna happen. There was nothing I could do about it. I was like, falling. I just knew in my head. I'm like, I will die, and I will accept this in my heart. I will accept this in my heart. This is all just not scar safe, to be honest with you. This is all
That's
not
like the
scar
most
safe.
scar thing you've ever done, right then. Here we go.
As I was telling my chat, I'm like, as I was falling, I just knew I was gonna die, and I just had to accept it.
Just got to remember that. Tap that space bar on your way down.
I hate scaffolding, Azuma.
I love it. I love
makes
it
me-
personally, but they have to fix what holding shift down on the scaffolding does. Because it just messes you up so much when you try and hold shift on there.
All right.
The one thing with it.
King big dogs did all that work on the creative inventory. Now we got to get them on the scaffolding.
Yes. And inventory management.
Oh yeah, and inventory management, of course.
We need some of that.
Do you like what they did with the creative menu, Azuma?
I love it. It just feels so much better to look at it and use it now, right?
Dude, I'll take that over a Camely any day.
Well, we get both.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Brilliant.
All right, Azuma.
All right, then.
Good luck with your
Yeah.
sheep farm.
Thank you. See you around.
Goodbye. All right. Well, that was fun seeing Zuma. I haven't seen Zuma for a little bit. How do I mute? There we go. So I don't bother people. So yeah, this is Hermageddon right here. And inside of this is going to be farms. This is what I'm being told now when people tell me things. And yes, I'm a small boy. I'm just a small boy. Anyway, inside of this is just going to be the most amount of farms you can pack in a single area. And it's about the most hermit thing that I've ever seen. The nerds are having the best life right now. The HERMITCRAFT nerds are living their best life right now. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm going to help them. That's right. I'm going to be here at Hermageddon, and I'm going to be building a bee farm is what I've been tasked with by Grian. How I'm going to build said bee farm, I have no idea. What about Timmy? Never abandoned Timmy. Never abandoned Trouble Town. But yeah, I do have to help my fellow hermits as I am a small boy. All right. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get some wool from the farm and finish this trail here. Oh, another thing. I keep thinking of all the things that I want to do on here. I need to show the rest of the Empire's members what the power of Velocite is. A lot of people have been asking me, Scar, what is a hot guy? Are you a hot guy? And then I've got to explain to them, well, okay, so there's this costume and there's this bow and the power of Velocite, and you combine all those things together and it makes you a true hot guy. And I have no hot guy bow, so I can't wear the skin and I can't be a proper hot guy on the server until I have a proper hot guy bow. And that is also something we need to do today. Anyway, let's get some wool, let's get some beds, and let's start breeding. Where's all my wool? Oh, Zuma, could I have some wool? I had a ton of wool. What happened to it? It's a sad moment here. I had a ton of wool and it's gone. It's very sad, but it's true. It's gone. That's fine. We'll make some beds. Boom. That's more beds. Whoa! Worldwide Mechanic. Thank you so much for the 30 gifted subscriptions. That is incredible. Thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. And I didn't even know that. I'll be honest. I didn't know you could have 30. I knew there's like 5, 10, 25. I love the odd number. Can you put in like a random number for gifted subscriptions? Now you got me all intrigued. Very interesting. But yeah, thank you so much for the support. Very, very, very much appreciated. Very, very, very much. You can do a custom number. How I didn't even know that. Don't escape, don't escape, don't escape, don't escape. Okay, we didn't have to worry. We didn't have to worry. So let's consider, so I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to breeding. So what we're gonna do, actually this is not true at all. My system for this is very convoluted and very Scar-like, which it works, but it's confusing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this over here is where we get them all going, and then we're gonna have our occupation area. So like birth, occupation, potential death, circle of life. And then we'll do maybe a couple more of these guys here. We don't need a ton of villagers, but what we do need is, I think we're gonna give him 6 farmers, and then we'll get the melon and pumpkin farm going, and that'll really produce a ton of emeralds. That'll result in a ton of resources for Jimmy. Quick question, by the way. These are all white beds, but they are obviously not all white beds. Is this just like a lighting issue? Oh, it is. I was like, did somebody soil this bed? It's all yellow. I never noticed that. You guys just gonna do this all day or what? Yeah, they really want out there. They really want. Why are there more beds over here? Why is there? Okay, well, I'm moving these beds. I'm gonna move these beds. This is gonna be the choose your occupation area, and if you don't get chosen, you die. There we go. If you are not worthy, you shall face. Oh my gosh, I can't even do like a. I can't. I had this voice I was gonna continue, but then I realized I'm just a small boy, and then I'm like, it doesn't even work. Just Junior here. I'm just Junior. I'm just Junior. I think if I box this in, they'll chill out, because maybe they're trying to search for a workstation over here or something. Anyway, Star Wars talk. Rascal's coming in with Star Wars talk, and Scott just bought a Hawkeye shirt I just saw in there. Did you see that Hawkeye shirt? Looking pretty fancy. Anyway, so we've gotten a little bit spoiled recently with Star Wars, as you all know. We've had Andor, and we've had Tales of the Jedi. I want to talk about Tales of the Jedi. We've talked about Andor a little bit, and I have some more thoughts on Andor, but Tales of the Jedi made me so happy. It made me so happy. I was so happy watching that show. The first episode. Now I'll try to avoid spoilers if you haven't seen it, but the first episode features Ahsoka in her early years, and it's a really, really nice story with her parents and her mom. So that was really cool. And there was like a town like head lady that was really cool, and she had loft cats, which was amazing. I think that was the first time my mom's ever seen loft cats, and I'm like, look, loft cats. And she loved them. So that was a really cool episode. So Tales of the Jedi is broken up into, what is it, 3 episodes of Ahsoka, 3 episodes of Count Dooku, which, by the way, I don't know if you agree with me, but Count Dooku is the Severus Snape of space. And yeah, when you think about it, and maybe if you see it, you're like, it's true. He is the Severus Snape of space. I really like the Count Dooku stuff. Now, obviously, Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters in the top, maybe top 3, top 5, my favorite characters of all time in the Star Wars universe. And so that was good. Always enjoy seeing Ahsoka, but the Count Dooku episodes were great because, I mean, how often do we get to see Count Dooku? Not very often. What did we see Count Dooku in the first or second episode, and then a little bit in episode 3? Just, just enough for him to cut his head off. Anakin, of course, cut his head off. I didn't. I don't know why I phrased it that way. But it was really nice to see his backstory, because he does have backstory, but in kind of bigger productions like movies or shows, Well, actually, no, I'm incorrect in all of this. What I'm saying, don't listen to me. We did see Count Dooku a lot in the Clone Wars. That's right. I completely forgot. But his story, or his origin story, is what I'm trying to get at in my very convoluted way of speaking. Is what I'm trying to get at. Is that that was really interesting to finally see some of his backstory. When he's sitting in front of a tree on the Jedi Temple, and Yaddle's over there giving him a look, it's like, whew, it's a good show. That was really well written. I would say that episode 2 of Ahsoka, I don't know what the point of that episode was. I would say, if I was going to nitpick anything, I would say episode 2 of Ahsoka was awful, and they should never have made it. And what they should have made in its place was an episode where she was taken from her home planet to the Jedi Temple. That would have been a really interesting story. That is where I would have Yaddle talking normal. A little on the fence on that one. Yeah, with the clones, Rascal. I didn't really care for that episode, to be honest. I really wanted to see, like, what age was Ahsoka taken to the temple? Why was she taken? Who took her? Just there could have been something more there that I hope will be maybe explored in season 2. But if there is a season 2, I would kind of hope that they would go and look at different characters, which I think they probably would. And obviously, Ahsoka was chosen because, you know, Dave Filoni, his character, it's his show. But yeah, I was hoping for maybe a different tale there, but that's fine. It was still an okay episode. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flying into things. Apparently just with a death wish. And somebody slept. Let's see. Pokun. Took wow, man, the words today are doing really well. Pokun took Ahsoka. Oh, okay. Scar needs a flying lesson. That is true. Anyway, I really like Tales of the Jedi. I really like the especially that first episode with Ahsoka and her mom, and the final episode with Ahsoka was very, very, very good. I really like that one, along with Dooku's final episode. I felt like their middle episodes were kind of weak, but the first and the finals were very, very good. I liked them a lot. I need food. I have no food. I shall go get food. I'm still getting used to being on the server. Like on HERMITCRAFT, I know where everything is. Everything's just flows. And this, I'm like, food. I'm gonna die. But yeah, I really liked Tales of the Jedi. And one of the things that was nice about it was the first time there's been some decent Star Wars music that I really liked. There is a piglin farm around here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, we came in hot. We came in haka. Oh wait, this arm. Haka. Yeah, let's grab some of this. This is a very convenient farm, by the way. I've taken part. And Molly just got a Scarland shirt, looking super fancy. When we were going through the designs, that shirt with the Scarland and then the Scar and Jelly, my dad was like, I want that one. And I'm like, yep, I will pick that design. I will go with that design just for my dad. My dad always picks very, like, I don't know, he looks through the stuff and he's like, this is nice and this is nice. And then sometimes he'll just be like, that one. And I'm like, there you go. So if you look at all my merchandise runs, there was the Moo Pop swaggin. He really liked in the Moo Pop one with the cow and the bottle. And I'm like, okay, that's it. That's that shirt. And then for swaggin, there was the sweatshirt with the hat and established like SC8 on it, I think. And then a big swaggin on the back. And my dad's like, that one. I'm like, all right, that's that shirt. That's the dad one. That's the dad one. And Brett comes in with a Scarland t-shirt. Gonna rock the Scarland. A greetings from Scarland t-shirt. That one was really fun. Okay, so I built out this huge storyboard for that design because there was a particular design I was trying to chase, and it was like a early 60s, late 50s vibe. And then have like the squares, like with the lettering to kind of give up a little bit of a vibe of the very old like Disneyland sign. So just kind of like inspired by that in a way, and then kind of taking it in our own direction. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I could talk about designs because one of the things that I love about being on YouTube is the ability to make things like that. And I love brainstorming merchandise and coming up with designs like I used to do it long before YouTube and had no ability to make any.
So much gender envy. How do you have so much gender? Please share with the rest of the class.
Let's see. Promo pictures for your merch. Give me so much. Envy. How much? No, I'm a little lost, but I'm glad you like it. Oh, Ellie just got a Hawkeye bomber jacket. Looks super fancy. Love it. That's what I'm wearing right now. Love it. See, like I said, I just love making. I love making things. And years ago, I keep forgetting to get any of the things that I need. I'm still discombobulated.
Worldwide make me bit attacked. X500. I bought the hot guy hoodie and shirt. I'm really excited to get the merch.
Oh,
you became
I'm
my comfort YouTuber and streamer really quickly.
Oh, I'm sorry, you got cut off. Let's see, comfort YouTuber and streamer. You make me so happy, and I can never. No, I'm gonna find that message. I'm gonna do everything I can. I never thank you enough for that. I hope you and Jelly are having a great time. Love you both. Oh, dude. Oh, my friend, thank you so much for the support. That's very generous of you. I hope you enjoy the Hawkeye merchandise, and thank you for the nice message. I very much appreciate that. That's very nice. I need a proper door, by the way. Hello. Okay, hold on here. I put blocks in my inventory to make a perimeter. I've gone now twice to that box up there to get blocks, and then I come back down here, right? Come back down here, and it's not in my inventory. I'm gonna have to have a replay on that one because I don't know what... My brain is shot, like I totally understand that, but why do I keep doing this? Do I just put it in the inventory and take it out? Is that what I'm doing? Or do I just envision in my head that I'm taking blocks out, but not really doing it in the physical world? I'm so confused. This happens to me when I write. A lot of times I'll be writing something, right? I'll be writing. Kai coming in at 68-month resubscription. Oh man, that is a lot of months. Can one of the smart people in the chat do the math on that one? I'm like, I guess I could. I don't even want to guess. That is amazing. But this always happens to me when I'm writing, and I will think that I wrote something, but I really didn't. In my head, I perfectly wrote something, right? Like perfectly wrote it. And then when I look at what I wrote, it's just not there at all. It's just not there. It's just, there's nothing there. And I'm like, for a moment in my head, I completely visioned that I wrote something here. And then when I go back, 5+ years, 8 months. Whoa, coming up on 6 years. It's yeah, I don't know. It's just part of my brain, and it's just the way it is, I guess. This is a temporary door, by the way. It's called a chest door, and it's all the rage these days, and people love it. Come on. No, this way. I know you want to see my bomber jacket. It's right here. There you go. I'm gonna, yeah, big looks. All right, you're done. Okay. So that's the chest door. It's super popular these days. Like I said, all the biggest Minecraft nerds are using it in their redstone contraptions. It's pretty crazy. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put these over in the occupation area. There we go. And we're going to start getting some of those guys going. Let's make a proper door. There we go. Boom, bam. Let's get ourselves a proper door, and we'll get going on getting some of these farmers going. All right, let me check my chat here. Let's see. How are we doing? It's so popular. Yeah, baby zombie could, but as long as we keep the entire thing secure, we should be good. Should be good. Let's make a door. That's right. We actually have a door now, so that's fun. We have 3 doors, which is even better. Let's grab some dirt. Right. Okay. So what I'm doing right now in my head is I'm trying to remember how to do this. It's not like I've done this a million times, but you know, I'm just trying to remember. Try to do my best. Do my best thinking. Okay. Grab that. Okay. Back to Star Wars. So we talked about Tales of the Jedi. I really enjoyed that. Andor has also been a treat. Where's... Is there not a crafting recipe for rails? Am I just missing it? I am losing my mind. I don't see it. I did the recipe. I know how to do the recipe, but there is no, like, you know, recipe in the book. Has there never been a recipe for rails? Or am I just losing my mind? I kind of feel like I'm losing my mind. I have to unlock the recipe. Oh, I'm pretty sure on Hermitcraft, we unlocked all the recipes. I think there is some kind of like data pack or something Azuma does. It's like a, you know.
X1000. Hey Scar, I hope you are having a wonderful day. How has it been playing with Jimmy? You two are so funny together.
Oh, I've loved hanging out with Jimmy. This has been a treat. I've had such a blast with him. And you know, yes, I know I've thrown in a couple. I've thrown in a couple. Okay, that's really poor planning on my part here. Oh, that's embarrassing. We're gonna clean this up. It'll look nice. I have enjoyed throwing in some small Pixar references, if you haven't noticed, by the way. It's been quite fun. But I've had a blast. And I really want to build up his empire. I really want to get him some resources and things along those lines. Question: villagers can open doors, right? It's one of those days. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Okay, how we doing over here, everyone? We doing good? You doing the brief? Oh, there you are. Oh, that is such a crazy costume. I call this one the pumpkin pie villager for whatever reason. I don't know. He just reminds me of pumpkin pie. How am I going to do this? I'm just trying to think. Oh, I've done this before, so I'm trying to remember how I do my system. So then I'm just going to put him in a cart here. Are you all spoken for, by the way? Do you have an occupation? Oh, no, you don't. But you haven't taken to those things over there. Interesting. We need a proper door. So what I'm going to do is make a quick crafting bench. Look at this. Look at this. Let's go in here. I'm apparently a good builder. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's funny. Andy's coming. Oh. I think he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. It's fine. It's fine. Whew. That's a close one. I'm glad you told me, because that could have been close. That could have been close. All right. Who is ready to breed? I've got the carrots. Here we go. Everybody, breeding time. There you go. No, not me. There we go. Come on. We're getting one. Here we go. Come on. Yes, we got one. Oh, yes. Little pumpkin pie villager looking amazing. Oh, that's cool. You know, whenever I do villagers these days, they're always the, just like the standard, like, you know, the brown coat villager. It just has the standard look. It's really fun to have, like, I think these are the swamp ones. I think, or no, maybe not. Well, I know this is the savanna one right here. This might be the swamp. Either way, it's fun to have some villagers with some color, so that's fun. Come on, more breeding, more breeding. No, the small fella won't. He won't escape here. They can't walk over the rails for whatever reason. Oh, it's acacia in the desert. Okay, sweet. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna need more carrots. I'm gonna need more carrots, and that is the Hermageddon. That's where we're off to. Okay, now it's time to talk about Andor. So how many episodes are we in? Like 8, maybe 8 or so. I think we're about 8 episodes into Andor, and here's what I'm enjoying about Andor. Here's what I'm enjoying about Andor, is that I haven't rolled my eyes. I haven't rolled my eyes, and the logic circuit breaker in my head hasn't been tripped. Oh, you scared me, good sir.
Do we have any redstone ore by any chance?
Chat, do we have any redstone ore?
Oh, you're streaming. Hi.
Chat's asking.
Chat's asking.
Hold on, Andy. Oh. Tango, Andy's here.
Oh, what?
Tango, Andy. So
Hi.
Andy's here. Freeze. Okay, he's gone. All right, close call.
John? Oh.
I can tell
Redstone
you've been
ore.
well practiced in this. Yeah. Redstone ore. Do we know if we have any? I could use 2 pieces.
You need actual ore, not redstone.
Actual ore. Yeah. It's for a timing or redstone timer.
I can't help you, my friend. But do you have a silk touch
okay.
pick?
No. I'm
Well, step
borrowing a
this
pick
way.
from
Oh, I was gonna say I have
serious?
one too, but I've got no ore.
I'm currently like using my silk touch pick like
Okay.
every other block. So should be. I put some in here the other day. Yep, silk touch,
Look at all this good stuff. Okay.
efficiency
Silk touch.
5, unbreaking 3.
Oh,
and
do you need one? Tango, you could borrow mine.
How many levels do you have?
I have 37.
Oh, you got all you need right here then. I think I got a mending book in here, and then you can make the pick. Yeah, here we go.
All right, well, they're busy. Anyway, Andor, right? Andor. So with Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, there were so many moments of just lazy, poorly thought out writing, and sometimes it's just like I'm trying to have fun and I'm trying to have a disbelief and all this, but there's this logic part of my head that's just like, this doesn't make any sense. And it's not, yeah, obviously they have laser swords and they're this and that, but there is a certain amount of logic that just needs to flow in a story. And for Andor, so far I've had no issues with that, and I think that's really cool because everything's thought out really well. So like the jail sequence, the table where they're putting stuff together, it's all makes sense. This machine does this machine does that, and this hooks together, and this moves over here. They keep their inmates in line based on the floors, like it'll zap you, like you don't need very many guards when the floor is going to zap you in the butt. You know, there's just a ton of stuff like that just makes sense, and it's not like lazy writing. I think that's my biggest issue with a lot of Star Wars stuff, is that the writing's lazy, and there's so much built-in nostalgia and love for Star Wars that a lot of people just excuse it and just happy to have Star Wars. And honestly, like, I don't really think that's a great mentality. It's kind of like we're settling for mediocrity because we're just happy for Star Wars. It's like I don't know. I don't like that mentality that much. But anyway, that's what I like about Andor, is it's just very well thought out, and a lot of like just standard tropes of like, oh, the guard went to sleep, now we get the jewels. You know, like there's always these like dumb things in shows, and like the heist sequence was all really well thought out. I think that's really good. The acting in Andor is the best acting of any show, not any show, but any Star Wars show that is. And I would wager even any Marvel show. Actually, WandaVision was really good. So was Loki. So yeah, I've enjoyed that. Coruscant, I was very excited to see Coruscant, but I don't know. I don't like Coruscant that's not designed by either George Lucas or Dave Filoni. I don't know. I don't think the people who production designed that really understand the essence of that city, or kind of lost the vibe of it a little bit. I get that it's Empire time, but I don't know. There's just something about it. It just doesn't have the same vibe as something that was designed by George or Dave. Like there's just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. It's just, it doesn't really have like the vibe of it. Even the scene in Kenobi where they showed the windows out, you know, like there's no vehicles flying around. Go back to the prequels. There's like 300 vehicles flying all at once, like in the background. It's like choo. And why that picks up in my head is because when I was a kid, that was like one of my favorite things for whatever reason. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like all these flying cars in the background. And then in Kenobi, those same scenes that you could, you know, the same silhouettes, the same buildings, there's no cars flying around. It's like, why? Why? So yeah, I wish there was more of the vibe of Coruscant that I like, but that's fine. There's lots that I do like. So Ferrix, I think that planet is really well done, because for me, when it comes to shows, my favorite thing about Star Wars or any type of, you know, big universe show like that, or movie or book series, is I'm a big world builder guy. I'm more of a world guy than a character guy. If I were to like when I wanted to be an animator, I didn't so much want to be a character animator. I wanted to be a background artist. I wanted to be the Claude Coates of the Disney Empire. I wanted to be the guy who designs the worlds and the backgrounds and the sets and stuff like that. That's what appealed to me, rather than maybe, as much as I love Mark Davis, which sadly, Alice Davis's wife passed away yesterday, which was quite sad. I met Alice Davis. If you're not familiar, Alice Davis was a very famous costume designer, and also she was a costume designer for Pirates of the Caribbean, Small World, just countless attractions that she did all the costumes for. I met her once. Very, very, very nice person. I met her way back in like 2008. So if you're familiar with like Disney stuff, like she is just she is a legend, like an actual Disney legend. She has the award, but a real actual legend. Like she was an incredible person. And I remember when I met her and I got her autograph, I had her sign Mark Davis's America Sings drawings. And then she's like, just for fun, she made a little like logo that Mark would often write or use. And it was like, oh, it was just such a nice little thing. Like she didn't have to do that, but she did it. And it was just like a nice little thing when she like signed, she signed her name, and then she made the little logo next to it, the little Mark logo. And I was like, oh, that was really cool. For Disney nerds out there, yeah, she was an absolute legend. Here you go. Breeding time, everybody. Breeding time. I think she has a really nice forward also in Mark Davis's books. If you're not familiar with Mark Davis, he was known as the ladies' man. Some of the greatest villains, like Maleficent, and those were designed by her or by him. Cruella de Vil was designed by him, so he was the lead animator for Cruella de Vil, Maleficent. He also then did I'm trying to remember. He did Aurora. There's just so many. You could just go down the list of just the incredible characters And so when he was an Imagineer, right, or when he was an animator, he was then taken from animation to the parks, because the parks were like, we need to bring more life into the parks. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna add a ton of stuff to the Jungle Cruise. He's the guy who designed all the the Haunted Mansion characters, the Pirates of the Caribbean characters. He was a character guy. Like he fully understood how to make like a compelling, lifelike animatronic, and it's just, yeah, it was really, really cool. Unfortunately, never met him, sadly. You know, it was great story about him is his family, you know, growing up in the Great Depression was so, you know, they were so poor, like they didn't have pencils, they didn't have pens or anything like that, but he wanted to draw. So what he would do was he would go to the butcher shop. I think he lived in San Francisco, and he would get like scraps of butcher paper that they would give him, like little pieces here and there. And then he would get charcoal from the fireplace, and then he would like cut it up into like a little piece of charcoal to draw with. And that's how he learned how to draw, was scraps of butcher paper intermingled with like blood from meat, and then charcoal from like the fire. And then he would like shape it so it was kind of into a pencil. And that is how this master animator learned how to draw, which is like, oh, it's just so cool. Like, I just love the thought of him like being so ingenuitive to do something like that at a young age. Okay. Can they breed with wheat, by the way? Can they breed with wheat? Oh, I see hearts. Do we have another little fella here? Is that another little fella? Oh, sweet. That's amazing. Okay. So now that we have this guy ready to go, we need to... Oh, I'm gonna need potatoes. I might need my own production of this stuff. That's a good point. That's a good point, because I need to make sure that this has the appropriate trades. We need to make sure it has a melon and a... Why'd you just throw that at him? Anyway, we need to trade for that. So we need to go get some more carrots. And then set up our own little farm over here. I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since I did all of this part, and a lot of times on HERMITCRAFT there's some other like farm that I could just take some from. But yeah, I don't know. That's a cool story, at least that I like about Mark Davis, and I like that story, the butcher paper and the pens, or the charcoal. Let's see if the Hermit Mageddon has what we need. Oh, Andor. Sorry, I often go into tangents. Did you see Andy? Let's get false. False!
Hello?
Andy!
Hi, oh, yo. Oh.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay, good.
It's good. We're safe, false.
I was about to say you're a fellow short person.
Yeah. Just Azuma's called me Junior, by the way.
Okay, I won't go into Azuma then. He'll also give me a nickname.
Yeah, he'll give you a nickname.
I'm not a short person. I'm
Is he
sad.
cool?
You know, I took all these carrots and they're not growing
It's
back
hard to
very
tell with a
fast.
hat.
I know the hat does
hat makes you
compensate.
a
Yes, it
tall
is.
man.
Yeah.
That does help. That definitely helps. Is there any more carrots or potatoes that I can pilfer?
There's a bunch somewhere.
I'll take some.
13 in the barrel.
Oh, I swear there were loads somewhere.
Now, where can one get a potato?
I have no idea. Kill a zombie.
Where am I gonna get a zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like you find a village. I don't know.
But you're a short boy too, Tango, right?
No, I'm not. See? Look how much taller I am than you.
Oh no.
Oh, look at him!
It's
Look at him! He's not a
embarrassing.
true hermit.
I'm a giant. I know. Can we fix that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go over that way.
Okay.
It all happens over there.
Is it the big
Go
joint over there?
Yeah.
Do I need to know anything?
No, you just join.
Just
join.
You're
Just
not
go over there
part
and
of
say,
Hermitopia currently.
join.
Come,
And then
Tango,
it
come,
happens?
Tango. We will become a short boy. All right, Tango. As the
looks
first hermit
complicated.
of Hermageddon,
Okay.
I will introduce you. So there's signs over here, right?
Okay.
So read these signs, and then once you're complete with your signs,
Simply enter the chamber.
Hermageddon.
And press the floor button. Hermageddon. Oh, it doesn't say that, but okay, I'll go with Hermageddon.
all right, now step
This
up
is
here.
complicated.
False. He's gonna become a short boy.
I'm so excited.
All right, you got an audience now. Okay,
You gotta be.
Okay.
so there's a button below you,
Okay.
and press the button.
All right.
One of us. One of us. One
Did it
of
happen?
us. One of us.
One of us.
I was kind of expecting some big excitement there. Oh, look how stubby I am. I love it. I am a wee man.
Oh, I love it. We're all the
This is
same
good.
height. Look at us.
This is so good. It's like it just kind of like crushes your head a little bit, or just.
Yeah, a little squished. It's
Oh,
fine.
I love it.
Well,
Should
thanks,
have
guys.
piston in there.
Yeah, you're right. That
down.
would have been great. Conk.
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Get on that. Get on
Can
that.
we can we
great.
can we
Alright.
shrink this guy?
You shrink what guy?
I mean, you can give it a go. The sheep.
He's leaving.
He
No, he's
doesn't
not
want to be
Hermit.
shrunkified.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Who else is on? We can
Like,
shrink. Is
I'm
Cub already
playing
shrunk?
Shrinky games.
I think Cub is shrunk.
Cub is shrunk, yeah. Cub is shrunk. Zuma's shrunk. I think everybody's shrunk.
Let's shrink Scott. Let's trick him.
I mean, we could do.
I like it. I like it.
Anyway, one of us. One of us.
One of us. Excellent. Glad I could join. Oh, there's another short person.
This is the time when you wish you had the hot guy bow. Another short
Hello.
boy. Look
Come,
at him.
Look, I'm
Mini
short.
Short
Me
boy.
too.
Look at me
Me
now.
too.
I gotta take the hat of compensation off.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh,
good.
sure.
I noticed we both
Alrighty.
have a
Hey, you
goblin.
guys don't
here.
happen to know where there's some redstone ore, do you?
Nope.
No, unfortunately not. I
That's
used
all right. It's a
lot
hard one.
for
I get it.
farming.
Yeah. Okay.
Underground. Underground.
I will go. Yeah, I will go
It's a good guess.
venture. Thanks, guys.
Dango.
Bye.
Yes.
This way.
Right down there.
Yeah. God's got it.
Is this where it goes? Okay, I'm going down. What
God's
could
smart.
possibly go wrong here, right? Goodbye.
Have a good time. One of us. Whoa, whoa. Where'd this guy come from?
Oh, I don't know, but he's after me. Apparently, I'm off. Oh,
All right, let's go steal some more stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Where can somebody find a potato? I need a potato. I need a potato. Who has a potato? Need a potato. I wonder if Scott has a potato. Maybe we can bug Scott. I need a potato. But we did get some carrots. We can start growing these out because I unfortunately used them. All of them up for the breeding. Anyway, sometimes you forget, right? You're like, oh, sweet, I'll get those. And then you forget you have to work through the different chain of trades. Anyway, back to Andor. You know, I like to butcher a topic by never finishing it. So yeah, like the acting is great. The writing is great. There's one thing. There's one thing that's bothering me a little bit. There's one thing a little bit. Is the lack of like droids and aliens kind of feels a little awkward sometimes. I don't know about you guys. You feel that way? Sometimes I wish maybe we could intermingle a couple fun droids or a couple aliens. Just have a little fun. I just wish there was like a couple more aliens or droids. Like it just feels a little lacking in that department, but that's fine. That's fine. If we don't like droids or aliens anymore, that's fine. I won't complain. I won't complain. I do wish that was in there a little bit. We need more aliens. That it just genuinely bugs me that there's no aliens. And I get like there are some things like the Empire. Like I believe there's some canon stuff where there's very few aliens, like in the Stormtrooper Corps or something like that. You know, there's a little bit of that, but yeah, there's no real aliens. Could use some aliens. Could use some aliens. Ooh, what's back here? Ooh, okay, never mind. That's a place that's not scar safe in the slightest. I need a place to grow my things. Here, hold on. I think I've got some more over here. But yeah, I'm liking it, and I guess my dream would be that you could combine the quality of Andor and the love of Filoni for Star Wars and like blend these two things together to make like the ultimate Star Wars. Like blend the logic, the quality, the good writing, the good acting, and then the love of Star Wars with like Dave Filoni, and just make something magic. Just make something magic. I just want to see magic. Just want to see magic. And that would be a magical thing, in my opinion. Would be those two combining forces. That would make me happy. Andor is not exactly what I suspected it to be. It's a little different. It is a little different than I thought it would be. It does appear. Oh my gosh, we are carrots. We have a lot of carrots, guys. A lot of carrots. A lot of carrots. But we can start harvesting these. This will actually help me in my pursuit of getting what we need. There we go. You know what? I'm sure that Lucasfilm will come up with some means and some reasons why there is no aliens or droids. But at the end of the day, we know why they're not doing droids, not doing aliens. You know, it's just too expensive to make those prosthetics or to make the CG or the this or that. And it's different, obviously, with like Lucas. Lucas is making Star Wars as a passion project. Disney's making Star Wars as a means of recouping their money that they invested in buying Star Wars. So it's like Lucas is willing to lose money, Disney's not. So, you know, kind of makes sense. Mando season 3 talk. Oh my, season 3. I am quite excited about season 3. The trailer looks fantastic. Quite a bit of action. There's some space battles, which is going to be really fun. I do think we are going to get a space battle in Andor. According to the trailer, at least, there is what appears to be a space battle, which got me excited because, you know, it's Star Wars and stuff. So I think we need a little bit of a space battle. So I did see that. So I was kind of encouraged by seeing the space battle there. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, buddy, time to go to the occupation land. That's right. You have been chosen. You have been chosen. You remember the movie Ants? It came out at the same time as Bug's Life. You know, the little controversy between Pixar, DreamWorks. There's the whole Jeffrey Katzenberg kind of leaving, and did he take the idea of Bug's Life that Pixar was working on before? You know, there's a story. But the Ants movie itself had a funny scene where the ant was born and it was like either given a pickaxe or something else. And that's literally what we're doing right here. You choose not to cooperate. You will accept death. These guys are so impossible sometimes. You know, villagers are so OP, right? You know, we can get some just insane resources. But I feel like this is how it's balanced out. It's just the fear, the pure frustration of dealing with it. This is how Mojang balances their game. Just make it the most infuriated, frustrating thing ever. There he goes. There he goes. All the way through. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So I'm going to throw you over here. This is going to be your workstation. I know there's probably a better way. If Azuma's watching now, he probably shaking his head and being like, "Oh, it's not the way. It's not the way." Okay, so we need 22. That is a lot of carrots. That is a lot of carrots. That is a lot of carrots. Zombify him? Yeah, this might be the zombie chamber in the end. That very well might be the zombie chamber. Who else wants to be a farmer? I was like, what was his name again? By the way, is it bread that they breed by, right? It's not wheat. I think I saw that in the chat. Give you some of that. Give you some of that. Hey, we're sharing, everybody. Don't grab it all at once. And you guys can just play with that for fun times. Oh, okay, it's bread, not wheat. Okay, sweet. All right, now, question for you in the chat. Is there any way to use our detective brains here and just figure out, is there a potential chance that there are pumpkins hiding under here based on the first 2 trades? Andy? Okay, it's good. All good. No way of knowing. Scar, there is 2 stacks of carrots in the chest. Well, I'll take a peek at that. I knew I brought some over here. I just forgot if I had any more. Ah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. That is super handy. There's more? Oh, you're right. There is more. Oh, you geniuses in the chat. You wonderful, wonderful geniuses. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Wow, we're starting to get a lot of iron golems. Hello, friends. Who wants to become a farmer? Who's ready to become a farmer? There we go. All right, let me check with the chat here as we're waiting for these things to grow up a little bit. Let's see. How has your health been? That is a complicated question. I've been relatively stable, I guess would be the best way of putting it for now. Let's lock you in. Oh, it's gonna cost a lot. Wait, hold on. I actually should be smart about this. Let's be smart, Scar. Let's use your brain. I know you don't use it all the time, but we're gonna use it right now. We're gonna grow up some more stuff over here. Where's my carrots? Where'd my carrots go? Ah, there. Look at this. I'm using the brain. No, I'm not gonna eat that either. Double brain move right there. That's what we call a big brain move by Scar. Sweet. Beautiful. I do believe... Nope. Wait. Yes, I can eat that. I do believe we have a bone meal farm, plus we have access to Flip's spawner, and we could grow some of this up via bone meal too, which will help a ton. Yeah, I don't know. The health's my health is somewhat stable. Unfortunately, stress is really like trying to throw it through a loop right now. As you guys know, I have been dealing with some very, very difficult insurance issues. And dealing with the bureaucracy of things, it's just infuriating. It's beyond infuriating. I'll say this, and as of right now, like we were able to go. All the credit goes to my dad for helping me with this, but he has just done some incredible work by pushing insurance to. So if you're not familiar, probably in June, May, or something along those lines, my insurance abruptly canceled my hospital that I go to. They said it was no longer in network. You cannot go there anymore. And which is just ridiculous to say, like, you know, you're in a planned year, you know, you paid for this year, you have a contract for this year, but then they can arbitrarily be like, you know, never mind. You know, I couldn't go and get another insurance. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. But they can just, you know, just drop you just like that. So, and they also did that to my feeding tube supplier, my oxygen supplier, and my preferred wheelchair vendor. And so we appealed, and we actually got the appeal through. It took a ton of work, but the appeal went through. That went until October. And then they said, you need to do another appeal to get to the end of the year. And we're like, sweet, we'll do the next appeal. Denied, multiple denied, and lost my hospital. Wasn't able to go back to my hospital. Had to do my feeding tube replacement on my own, which I generally don't like to do. I know how to do it. I've watched them do it. I've had to do it in emergencies before, but I always prefer just to go in and have a doctor actually do it. If this was my J tube, I would have been in the emergency room. A G tube is much easier to replace, so I was able to do it myself because I had no ability to go to the doctor. Why? Obviously, there's other hospitals, because I could go to this hospital now, but that hospital doesn't have the specialists that I need or the surgeons that are capable of doing what I need them to do. So I had to do it myself because it's not that the nurses there or the doctors can't do it. They just can't do it. They're not allowed to do it. So isn't that hilarious in a way that there are times when a doctor or nurse cannot do something because of bureaucracy, but I can do it? Isn't that insane? I just thought of that. Like, that really is insane to think about. Like, you could do it, but I can't, even though I'm the one who went to medical school. But I'm not me, but I'm talking like as a doctor, obviously. Anyway, so I mean, that just sounds so silly to say out loud. And sometimes that you know, the like healthcare stuff, like, we just kind of go along with it. And in society in general, right? We just go along with a lot of nonsense. But when you say it out loud, you're like, huh, that is even worse than I even thought, just, you know, in my head. Anyway, anyways, my dad, they made this so hard to get this appeal to go through after it got denied. But he was like, no, this doesn't make sense. We're not going to put up with this. And so eventually he got some guy that's like back east, and then insurance like assigned a care manager, and they went back and forth. They had to go to the hospital and have the hospital, because may I point out, in all of this, never let the doctors or well, I wouldn't say the doctors, but never let the hospitals off the hook. They are at times worse than insurance in my experience. It's sad to say that, but that's actually a reality now. I won't say to doctors, and definitely would never say to nurses, but the people who run the hospitals at times are even worse than insurance these days, in my experience. That's why I call the whole system a scam within a scam. But anyway, so my dad works through that, and then finally my hospital signs off on it as like, I can now go as of like yesterday, I think Friday, I think I can now go back to that hospital. But it's just so infuriating. And on top of that, right, I need a new wheelchair. Like, it's surprisingly, this chair has lasted longer than anyone anticipated. It's a good chair. It's a Tie-Light chair, so you know, it's built to last. But it's also a chair that I sit in at times longer than 12 hours a day. And I'm just in it, beating it up, wheeling it around. Well, I take care of my things, so not really beating up, but you know, things get beat up as you use them. And it needs fixing. And the chair that's offered to me is a downgrade. And so we were kind of like going back and forth for a while. It's like, I'm not going to accept a downgraded chair because Medicare has some new rules about what materials they're allowed to fund. So like in 2018, Medicare put out a new rule that quote unquote experimental materials are no longer covered by Medicare. And so the insurance companies were like, well, we'll just do what Medicare's doing and we'll go off of that. So instead of the titanium chair, they're giving me an aluminum chair, which the whole purpose of getting a new chair was what? To fix the problems and make it lighter so I can live as long as I can inside this chair before having to go to something that I don't want to go to. And so unfortunately, I'm like in this stupid spot where it's like a downgraded chair to the point now where I'm just going to be like, forget it. I'm just going to get some parts to fix this chair and let it hold on as long as possible. Because I just don't want to just get something that's worse. It's like, I'll just keep what I have as long as humanly possible before it just gives out. It's super irritating. I have found this place that's in San Diego that makes custom wheelchairs, and I'm like, I probably will save my money for that at this point and just have this custom wheelchair built. And it's almost better to just save your money than have to deal with insurance, because insurance, I'm gonna preface this. In some ways, the insurance hasn't been the worst in this. It's actually been the third party dealer in between that's actually been the worst and most frustrating. Insurance is kind of like straightforward. It's like this, and this. No, yes, no, yes. Okay, all right, we'll work through that. It's like the dealer is almost working on behalf of the insurance. It's almost like the deal, like the insurance is like, you be the bad guy. And so we have to deal with that. And then I need a shower chair. I need a shower chair, like a wheelchair that can go into my shower, right? So okay, so it's approved by it. We get it all sorted out, and they're like, oh yeah, no problem. This will be covered by insurance because if you're you can be independent if you use this chair. If you were still not independent in this chair in the shower and you still needed help, it wouldn't be covered. Oh, it's like, this is just these rules we have to work through. And so I'm like, okay, I can be independent in the shower chair, which is great, right? So it doesn't get ordered. And it's like weeks go by and it's not getting ordered. And we're like, how is that going? How's the shower chair going? And they're like, well, okay, so we have to send the order form to this separate company to apply medical billing codes to it. Then we get that back and then we send it to insurance. And it's like, well, how long does that take? Oh, we don't know. Anyway, we could talk to them. No, we're not. We're asked not to contact them. This is an actual quote. We are asked not to contact them. They will get it done when they get it done. And it's like, so they get an order form that says shower chair, patient's needs, and their job is to put a couple 5-digit codes into the boxes in the order form. And it's going to take them a couple weeks to accomplish this task. Can we contact this company? No, they don't talk. Like they don't have a forward-facing ability to talk. I was like, what in the world? And so like that, and then okay, then fast forward to this. They said, oh, okay, well you could just pay for it. And this is their answer for everything. This isn't insurance, by the way. Like I said, insurance is frustrating, but they're straightforward. This place is infuriating. This is the middleman of it all. They're like, oh, you could just pay for it. Oh, sweet. How much does it cost? Oh, $1,500. Because if you apply medical to something, you can increase the cost by five times. Like I could put a shower chair together probably. The actual cost of that chair probably costs $100 at best, I bet, with the parts. Everything. I bet the cost of that is just insane. It's like I know, you know, like I have a neighbor that that builds nuclear power plants, him and his wife. And they said this once, like you put nuclear next to something, it's like this hammer is certified for nuclear power plants. That hammer is like $2,500 now, and you could go to Home Depot and buy basically the same hammer for $10. It's the same thing with medical stuff. It's crazy. And then then I need a lift, right? This is actually like super safety reasons. These are things that I needed for years, but finally I was like, I actually need to like take care of myself. And especially for my parents, like if I fall, like I might have to call the fire department these days. So, so like, you know, obviously like, if I have a lift, that could help that. It could also be that, you know, if I needed help getting up on my bed more, like it just save people. It would allow me to be more independent. It would save my parents back. It would put a lot of, I don't know. It's a long story, but
I'm so sorry you've had to deal with such crap. I really hope there are kinder times ahead of you.
I dream of those times, my friend. I dream of those times. I appreciate the nice message. Okay, so the lift, right? I can't operate the crank. So the crank is like a piston or hydraulic. So it's like hydraulic. I can't operate that. And my mom has dealt with some really terrible repetitive strain issues, like taking care of me. And doing that will absolutely destroy all the work she's gone into to try to like repair a lot of like hurts that she has from, you know, lifting and doing all the stuff she does to take care of me. And so we asked for a motor version of it. And you would have thought that I asked to throw in a Mercedes-Benz along with it. They're like, oh, a motor. Oh my God. Oh, they're just fanning themselves. They're fanning themselves like, and it's like $200 more. And then eventually they're like, okay. If you can operate the switch for the motor, we can justify it to insurance because insurance does not care for the health or well-being of a caregiver. And you always got to remember that, like when you're doing this stuff, they do not care about the health or well-being of your caregiver. That is an actual fact with insurance. So they came up with like, okay, it makes sense. Like you would then be able to do that, and your mom would be able to help you with the sling, correct? Like they would be able to help you with the sling. You do this. It makes sense, right? And then they're like, and then fast forward to like 3 more weeks after them not doing anything, and then be like, yeah, definitely, probably not going to be able to do that. And then there's some back and forth, and then finally they come back with a solution.
Stormageddon 646-bit attacked. X1000. First 100 for wheelchair fund. Let's go.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Stormageddon, that's very, very generous of you. Very, very much appreciated. I don't even know. I don't even have any words after that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's very generous of you. Thank you. So obviously they deny it. Also, I may point out, because sometimes I goof this up and it might be confusing listening, is sometimes I'm saying like deny, like you might be saying, oh, insurance denied it. This is still that third party dealer, and we haven't even got to the health insurance. And I talked to the health insurance and they're like, we don't have any problem prescribing a lift. That doesn't make any sense. No, like a lift has medical justification. We'll pay for a lift. And it's like, well, why is the dealer telling me that it's not going to be approved or they're not going to be able to supply it? And it turns out the dealer is hedging their bets, because apparently at one time or another, they ordered a lift and then insurance denied the claim in the end, and they got stuck with the lift. So we go back to them and we're like, hey, insurance says they will pay for this. And they go, yeah, but we can't accept the liability that in the end, for whatever reason, insurance decides not to pay for it. So that means you would have to pay this up front. Oh, another $2,500 up front. Fantastic. This is wonderful. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my gosh. And then eventually my dad once again just like cracks, and he's like, he gets a little bit angry after this is the course of 4 months of dealing with this. And he told the person, like, he said them in the most simple of terms, like, I just don't like, I was like, I just feel like we're either not getting the right information or we're just like being led around like a pony or something. I don't know. It was something like we're just being led around, and the person got like super angry with him. And then her boss then calls my dad, and my dad's like explains what's going on. And then he's like, okay, yeah, some of this is ridiculous. So yeah, you're not going to have to pay for this, and no, you're not going to have to do this. And so some of this is finally getting sorted out.
Your chair fund, many of us want to support you.
Wheelchair fund. No, I appreciate that. But yeah, it's like, so like he talked to somebody and they're like, I don't know, like, is this a policy that they have that they won't pay for this, or you have to pay for it up front? And is this guy just waiving it, or are they just, I don't know. It's just daily with this stuff. And it's just super frustrating. And also, I'm not getting a new wheelchair this year, which is aggravating. Like, it's super aggravating. And also, I want to point out that dealer once again told me, and this isn't Tylite, this is like the dealer of the dealer, the in-between of the manufacturer type of thing. Because the Tylite people have been wonderful. They said that, the person who was dealing with, she was like, okay, well, you know what you could do if you want this, you know, a comparable chair to what you have that quote unquote insurance isn't going to pay for, even though, you know, whatever. My brain is so fried with this stuff. But she said, you know, you could pay for it. And I'm like, what? Where do you think that I'm just gonna pull? And I will quote, this is how much the chair costs without the smart drive, which is a little motor on it that helps propel it. I'm like, that's $6,000 plus. And she just like got really like irritated with me and was like, no, it's definitely not. It's more like 3 something. And I was like, no, I don't just pull numbers out of my butt. Like, I didn't say that, but you know, I don't just pull out numbers randomly and just for funds of it. And I'm like, look at the order form. It says $6,000. And she goes, oh yeah, it's $6,000. Didn't like apologize or correct herself. It was just like, yeah, it's $6,000. Like, let me just gaslight you and pretend that I didn't just argue with you about it being $6,000. Because what it is like the base chair, right, is around $3,000, just like the structure of it. But because there's a lot of different accessory things that need to go on it to make it so I can even sit in it, those start adding costs, like $800 for the back, $650 for a cushion, $400 for tire. You know, it just starts adding, you know, you just start adding up like crazy. So it's that's what's been going on with my health, and it's super frustrating. And on top of that, like, you know, we're in my family, we're dealing with, like, you know, a family member, you know, passing, and it's just irritating to deal with these people on top of dealing with like serious matters with my family. And it's just like and you know, like, I don't know, anyway, that's what's been going on, because you've seen some of the tweets that I've been posting out, and that's me being nice. It's like me being nice. It's like me trying to be nice. Also, may I point out, like, there's this scam company out there, right? So when I had the feeding tube infection, I went to the emergency room, and with my insurance, I'm obligated to pay $450 for an emergency room visit, and that covers the entire visit. That covers the entire visit, and that's why I pay like $569 for an individual plan plus $6,000 out of pocket. Like, I spend a lot of money, so there's certain things that are a little bit cheaper in the end, kind of, maybe not, who knows, probably just getting scammed. Anyway, so I only owe that, right? And now there's this company out there that is hounding me that I owe them like $600 for a radiology to read the slides from the CT scan. And I'm like, first of all, my insurance says I'm obligated to only this, and second, the state of Washington has a no, like, surprise billing law that's passed, and this company is just ruthlessly saying no, but it's fake. It's fake. Because when you call that number, the first thing it says is, are you an attorney representing a client? Are you a doctor? Are you a patient? It's the first thing on the list. Is literally are you a lawyer representing a client? That is the first thing it tries to ask you when you call this place. And they, you know, when I talked to them one time, they had the wrong insurance, so I gave them the right one, and they're still doing it. They're still trying to take that money. And this is when it always comes down to, is like, I feel so bad for people who just aren't at all in a position to deal with this, or an elderly person that might just go along with it. And those people are the absolute scum of the earth, who take advantage of, like, elderly people who are just, because a lot of elderly people have a lot of trust in people, and people take that trust away.
Lots of love.
Oh, frustrating. Give me 109 gift cards for your medical trip. I mean, it's not even just like those types of scams. Like, it's somewhat legitimate companies who just get away with it.
Chat. It's important to remember that this happens to every disabled and chronically ill person.
Yeah.
We can help Scar, but so many people don't have the...
Yep, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying, is like, not everybody has... I'm sorry your message got cut off. Scarvis always cuts off at a certain point. But yeah, it's... that's what I'm saying, is like, not everybody has the energy or the capability to even fight anything. Like, for me, like, I do not give in to these people. I do not. Like, you're not gonna pull any shenanigans with me. Like, I'm not gonna allow it. Like, too many people do allow it, and sometimes that's not by choice. But some people, you know, just like, oh, that's just the system, everybody. It's just the system. It's the system we gotta live with. It's like, do we? We don't actually. We just put up with it. Anyway, it's just one dumb thing after another. Oh gosh. Just want a stupid new wheelchair. You know what? I started this process last year, and I didn't get the wheelchair because COVID kept canceling my physical therapy appointments. Act like COVID's a person. But because of COVID, like obviously the physical therapy appointments kept getting canceled. Then this year, I started this process in June. It took 3 months to get my physical therapy appointment to get measured for a wheelchair. And then a month of the quote unquote dealer, middleman, not doing anything, requiring then us to get completely remeasured again because the person who came out with the physical therapist didn't submit or do anything. So we had to get it all redone by another person. And then we're still not in a position, you know, now we're November and we still haven't got technically anywhere. It's like, what the heck? This is crazy. A nurse in the ER told me last year, it's like, we're just witnessing the collapse of the system. It's like, because what happened was, like, she's like, right now in the emergency room, there are 25 patients that should be on the floor, but can't be on the floor because there's no beds on the floor. So I'm both doing emergency care and inpatient care. And it's just like, everything is falling apart around us. It's like, we are drowning in this. We are drowning. Oh no, I need potatoes. I made bad decisions. I was trying to see if we were going to get any pumpkins here. Do you think we're going to get any pumpkins? Murder? We should go murder, full on murder here? Should we go full on murder? This is a warm jacket. I'm getting quite warm. No, don't consider murder? No pumpkins? Okay, question. So if there is no pumpkins or melons at this time, do we consider full murder? Murder is the answer. I'm curious if you guys just want to see me kill the villager, or if it is legitimate that there will be no pumpkins if I continue my endeavor. I'm not entirely sure. Are we sleeping? All right, let's sleep. Haka the villager. Who wants to be a farmer? Who wants to be a farmer? Who wants to be a farmer? You want to be a farmer. You are going to be the best farmer of all time. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I started a new book, by the way. I always like to start a book when I'm kind of in a bad place. I started Aragon again. I read those a long while ago. Just jumping back in. This time I got the audiobook. I read the books long ago, but I had a bunch of Audible credits that I hadn't used yet. Hey, let's not put that track together. There we go. Sweet. Anyway, but yeah, I started it and I forgot. I was like, oh, this is a good book. I really enjoyed it because I didn't actually see I never read the last one of the books. So I'm really excited because I think I've read the first like 2. So like the third one I haven't read. So yeah, I think it'll be cool. Yeah, I'm quite excited about, yeah, this is your spot, my dude. Come on. Are you a nitwit? Is this a nitwit? They're making a movie. Wait, they made a movie, but it wasn't super great, I remember. I never saw it. But I think they're making a new one? Or is that the Percy Jackson series? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Maybe they're doing them both. Who knows? Come on, big money. Big money! Dang it. Man, villagers are such a pain. The movie is trash. I don't think I saw it. But I'm pretty sure they're trying to make a new one. And I'm pretty sure they're also doing a Disney Plus series on the Percy Jackson books, which were also quite enjoyable. Read those a long time ago, but never finished them. There's another series that I never finished the last few books of.
Doctor _
Oh, it scared me. Scarface, hello there.
X500. Did you see that Impulse and Dubs are going to be in the next MCC?
I did see that. I am quite excited. I've told B-Dubs if he needs any VOD reviews or if he needs any help, just let me know. And Impulse too, you know, like they need any help. I am a, may I point out, I am a MCC. Don't want to brag too much here, but hair is a disaster today. Don't look at it. It's all weird. I am a MCC champion, by the way, as you can see there. I got my MCC coin. Certified champion. Certified MCC champion. But no, I'm really excited to see them. I know they've wanted to do it for some time, so I am super excited to see Impulse and Tango play. But I'm gonna get controversial here. I'm gonna get controversial. I really want Pearl to win. I want Pearl to win. B-Dubs and Impulse, I hope they have fun, and I will root for them to do well and have good times. But Pearl is who I'm rooting for to win. I want Pearl to win. Pearl deserves a win, and I will be rooting for her, and I'll be watching all of their streams. But Pearl is who I'm rooting for. We got to get Pearl a win on this. But yeah, I'm excited to see B-Dubs and Impulse now in MCC. That makes me super happy. More Hermits. Yeah. Watch out, MCC. Hermageddon's coming. But yeah, I hope I really want to take B-Dubs on the practice server or MCC Island. I think it'd be a fun experience. I miss MCC. I wasn't able to do it last month because obviously like the charity stream was a lot of planning went into that, so I wasn't able to do it. And then obviously this one's the underdog one, but I really hope, man, I hope I'm in the next one. I really miss MCC. I have so much fun with it, and I've been getting better. Right, we've been steadily improving. Lots to learn, honestly. I didn't even know really how to run in Minecraft until I started MCC. So a lot of progress has been made. A lot of progress. MCC has most definitely been the highlight of my year. I've enjoyed it so much. I've enjoyed the community. I've enjoyed all of the MCC participants. It's got me more regular with streaming, which has been fantastic. It's given me a lot of opportunities, met a lot of wonderful people, so it's just been a true highlight of the year. Super grateful for the Nox crew and Scott. Love the event so much. The charity stream was amazing. You guys did such a good job. Oh, thank you, Christmas. I appreciate that, and wonderful to see you, Chris. So I haven't closed the campaign yet because I've just been doing so many things. But I looked at it and it's almost a 440,000. But I have spoken with the charity. Did that this week. Had a meeting with them. We should be, now don't hold me 100% to this because obviously we live in weird times. So stuff always seems to come up to prevent the good times. But they're thinking about the first carts could start leaving in December for North America territories, and then early next year for Europe and Australia and stuff like that. So these carts are going to start moving relatively quickly, which is really exciting. So, and yeah, so some of the stuff I can't say yet because it's there's some cool stuff, but we'll talk about it in due time. But it's cool. So when it comes to deliveries, we've talked about this before. Like we may be able to visit the hospitals where these carts are. Obviously, some hospitals are still pretty heavy in COVID lockdowns. Like he gave an instance, like a hospital in Florida went into lockdown where it wasn't. So that just means that there's a much higher restriction on visitors to the hospital because they had a pretty big spike in cases at that particular hospital. So they had to limit people. So like that stuff still happens on and off with hospitals. But by the time these start coming out, I think it'll be even easier to go to some of these. So some of them we will be able to go to, which will be really fantastic. I think the hermits will really have fun kind of seeing where these are going to go and stuff like that. Yeah, boy, there we go. We got a pumpkin. Now, question. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn these into zombies, correct? Because I want these to be one pumpkin. I want it to be a 1-for-1, because that's right now 6. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Whew, this is gonna be a lot of work. This is gonna be a lot of work, but I'm excited to get that pumpkin. But yeah, it's gonna be so fun, because one of the main things with this charity was I really wanted you guys to see where your money went. I really wanted to show you, like, this is like a tangible thing, that this card is here and this is in some patient's room, and by estimate of like a 10-year time frame, it's like they gave us some like estimate that these cards, like, at the bare minimum should operate and be working condition for over 10 years, so like a decade. And then that's why they're built so tough. So it's like some insane amount of hours that these things are going to be played at. That's just really cool. Like, very excited. It's like in just 1 year, it's like 229,000 sessions or something. I don't know. They did the math. Math. So yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so you're a pumpkin guy. What about you? I don't trust you, honestly. I don't trust you. I may have just wasted those emeralds. Oh, there we go. If there is a melon, there will be a pumpkin, and I think that is correct. As long as there is a like a pumpkin or melon, one or the other will follow, correct? No pumpkin? I'm pretty sure if there's a melon, there should be a pumpkin. No, that's not true. No, pumpkin is the second. No, wait, I'm confused. I've confused myself via the chat. Nope, melons are 100%. Pumpkins come first. Pumpkins go first. Oh no. Okay, well, let's say, okay, if that's the case, if you won't be a pumpkin fella, that's fine. Let's hold this just in case. This guy probably will have both of them, which will be great. And then we'll fill in the rest of this. This is 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Pumpkins and melons are not friends. Are you sure about that? Murder? You guys really want me to murder that guy so much? Don't worry. There's gonna be murder. There's gonna be murder. And Paul just bought a Hawkeye shirt. Look at that. Paul's gonna be rocking the Hawkeye shirt. People are gonna be like, "What's a Hawkeye?" And he's like, "Let me tell you about velocity." And then they shoots him with a bow.
Greetings from Czechia less than 3.
It's gonna be amazing. All right, so let me see here. So we got this guy. I'm happy with this. Good fella, important fella. Let's get another farmer boy. Look at how they turn their necks and look at their like buddy next to them. I love that. All right, let me see what's going on in the chat. How are you guys doing? Murder bad. Murder bad. Hi. I'm looking at the chat. All I see is murder. How are you guys doing? Let's see. Hi, Scar. Just so you know, no, never kill.
Doctor_metal_warrior bit attacked. X500. So I had quite a bit of medical issues when I was younger, and I was in the hospital a lot, and I remember playing video games in my hospital room.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. And yeah, I often, yeah, I don't know. My brain just shut down for a second. Sorry. It's just like, it's like, yeah, I really believe that, like, not only do you kind of give a kid a few minutes away from, all the stuff going on in the hospital, but sometimes that little break can also do actual wonders for your treatment. If you just have like a few minutes away from all of that stuff, maybe you need a little less pain medicine. Maybe you need maybe I don't know. Maybe your body just recovers a little bit faster. It's just instead of just dwelling, because at least that's how it's been for me. Like in the hospital, it's like you sit there and you just dwell and you dwell because you just stare at the white wall and the clock just tick, 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 tick. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, I convinced my family to buy a Hawkeye hoodie and a beanie for Christmas. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now you just need a bow and you'd be like, Velocity, Velocity, Velocity. Oh, let's see. Never kill apple traders are very good. They are very important because of the golden apples, which are... Oh, I see. So you want to keep those for golden apples. Does Timmy need golden apples? He definitely needs golden apples. Okay. You get back here. You get back here. You are becoming a farmer. That's right. You have been destined to become a farmer, and you'll love it. You love getting your hands dirty in the mud.
X500.
Okay, maybe not you. Maybe this one.
Just wanted to thank you for your infectious joy. You've made my teaching degree a little easier to get through, especially as a disabled person.
Hey, we got one. Especially as a... Oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta figure out how to increase the message length. A disabled person myself, coming to terms with it and advocating for myself. Oh, that's awesome. And congratulations on your teaching degree, and especially doing that truly on hard mode as a disabled person. So that is wonderful. But advocating for yourself is a huge thing. It's a huge thing. People are like, oh, you're defending yourself. How dare you? Oh my gosh. You don't want some terrible medical thing done to you? Like, sometimes that really bothers me when people are like, excuse me, why are you here?
Kazbak Gaming bit attacked. X500. Fun sidebar with villagers. I found out recently if you put stairs next to a bed, when a villager sleeps in it you can push them up it, and they look like...
Wait, they look like they're floating above the bed. Oh, Kaz, can you post a picture of that? Can you post a picture of that in the Discord and at me? I want to see what this looks like. I'm a visual man. I need to see what this looks like. You're taking up two parking spots. Dang it. You're taking up 2 parking spots, buddy. I can't. Oh my gosh, hold on. We gotta modify this here, or this guy is gonna ruin this setup here. Come on. Oh man, this is more difficult than I anticipated. Don't hook to... Oh gosh. This is... Okay, I complain that Minecraft needs to balance the villagers, and then I remember how frustrating they are to deal with, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're just fine. Maybe they could be easier. Maybe they could be easier. I'm gonna Hawkeye you all. I'm gonna Hawkeye you all. That's right. You're all getting Hawkeyed. Second I get a bow. I won't even feel bad about it at this point. Second I get a bow. You all meet the velocity. Christian J got a Hawkeye shirt. Hawkeye. Super fancy. Gonna roll as a Hawkeye. Oh, that's interesting. I was anticipating them being suffocated. Question to you guys. I usually do this with glass blocks and it suffocates them. I didn't know that they couldn't be suffocated, you know, just like going through there, taking a little bit of damage through a chest. No, please don't go back. Please don't go back. Please stay on the tracks. Please stay on the tracks. We did it. We did it, everybody. And the music just got so inspirational. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, it's a wonderful moment. No. We need more resources. Let's go back to Hermigeddon and see if... Oh, I thought my light shirt was going to wear out. I guess I've got enough XP from the villagers. Oh, it's not a whole block, so they can't suffocate in a whole block. Oh, a little air pocket over there. I see. And the music did get a little inspirational when we got them all set up like that. I like it. Let's go see what we can take from Hermageddon. I will get Jimmy the best villagers ever. It is my sworn duty to the one, the only, my true sheriff. Champion of sheriffs. Honestly, just between you and me. I think you should embrace Woody. I think Jimmy should embrace it. There's nothing wrong with being a toy. A toy brings people joy, play. There's a lot of good benefits for kids, you know, when they're playing with the kids. You know, it helps with the imagination, and maybe they can share the toy. That creates camaraderie between their friends or their siblings. But great for the imagination. You know, some toys, you know, can be, you know, exercise. You know, do some exercise. So toys are honorable. Toys shouldn't be dismissed. Toys are very important to the development of children. And specifically Woody himself. Good leadership qualities. Keeping all the toys in line. These are all important and admirable traits that I would be proud to even be called Woody. Andy! It's gone. It's fine. It's a close one. That sneaky Andy, you know, you never know when he's gonna pop up. Whew. Anyway. I know he's gone. It's safe. Good old Hermageddon. Always taking care of us, am I right? Am I right? Oh, hey, I asked Green this the other day, and I was like, what's next for Marvel? And he goes, no idea. I'm like, you're the Marvel guy. But anyway, what's next? Because I've been on a bit of a Marvel break, to be honest with you. I've been on a little bit of a break. I think I've talked about my Marvel break before, but you know, I'm just curious, like, what is next in the Marvel lands? I love WandaVision 2, but we're not getting that. And Loki season 2 is still a little ways away. Yeah, what is next out there? Let's see. Oh, Black Panther, that's true. That comes out like soon, right? But what's next on Disney Plus? Because I don't go to movies. I haven't been to a movie since 2015, so it'll be a long time before I watch Black Panther. So what's coming out now? Let's forget about movies. I don't go to the movies. What's next on Disney Plus? There's a rumor of a Vision quest coming in the future. Oh, a Vision series. Man, Bob Paycheck is Bob Paycheck, not Bob Chapek. He was really riding Marvel. It's like more Vision, everybody, more shows, more content, no matter what. Let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. That's an odd one. I didn't anticipate that, but I'll check that out. Bob Paycheck. Oh yeah, I forgot about there was a spin-off to WandaVision with the it's like the Coven or something. They announced that a little bit ago, but that's not out for a while, I think. I just wonder, is there anything in the next like couple months? Just curious. And also, Rascal, do you know when is Ahsoka coming? Is that next year? Is that maybe like winter time? Maybe we get Ahsoka. Ahsoka's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be I think Ahsoka's gonna be really good. Very, very excited for Ahsoka. I might, you know what? I'm gonna say this. This is controversial. I might be more excited about Ahsoka than Mandalorian season 3, to be honest with you. Very well might be. Very well might be. Oh, there it is. Secret Invasion. I was thinking, like, what is the name? What is the name? When's Secret Invasion out? I did see that trailer at like D23. And I was like, I like what I see. I like what I see here. I'm liking it. I like the vibe. It reminds me of the Winter Soldier or the Captain America with the winter time and the elevator scene. It was like Captain America's hallway Star Wars scene. He was in the elevator and he beat up all the bad guys. I have no idea what an Iron Heart is. Is that a Marvel thing? I'm very out of it. I'm very out of the Marvel scene for I'm just a very casual Marvel fan, very casual. I'm a sweaty Star Wars fan. I'm a very casual Marvel fan, so I don't know all the things. I've watched Behind the Attraction. I stopped watching it when they stole the assets from a YouTuber, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break from this. I think they made up to the person, but if you're not familiar, for the Tower of Terror episode, or when they showcase the Tower of Terror, they basically copied a YouTube video, like some of its script and the graphic assets that they used to describe how the Tower of Terror functions and works. And I'm like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. You had to steal the assets of just a single like YouTuber? It's like, what? Really? Really? You couldn't hire somebody to do the graphics yourself? Really? Secret Invasion is coming in 2023. Oh, okay. I was hoping I was coming up a little sooner. That's a shame. That's the first time we've seen, what's his name? Well, Samuel L. Jackson plays him. His name is, I'm a casual fan, as you can tell. I'm not gonna look at the chat. What's his name? He's been in all the movies leading up to it. The scar and the eye patch and leather jackets. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm gonna remember his name. Nick Fury. There we go. Nick Fury. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Drum roll. Please be a pumpkin. Hey, you little rascal. I had all of these nicely positioned. I had them nicely positioned. You just had to do that, didn't you? You know who's getting murdered? You want to know who's getting murdered? Yeah, you wondered. You all wanted to see a murder today, didn't you? You all wanted to see a murder. We're going to get to see a murder. A murder will take place here. A fiery murder. You know how hard it was to get those things all in line. Oh, murder time. It's pumpkin pie time, everybody. We're gonna have flamed pumpkin pie. You just got saved by a torch. Oh, don't hide in there. Don't hide over there. Yeah, just come out. I can be here all day. I could be here all day. I may be warm in this jacket because this jacket is very thick, but I could be here all day. I may rescue pandas. I may be a panda S tier rescuer, hence the patch. But a villager, no. Look what you've done. You destroyed the symmetry of this. You destroyed the symmetry. And you should be ashamed. No, where did you all come from? I can't kill you all. I can't kill you all. Oh man, can you guys go back through the hole, please? I can't kill them all. I have to maintain those ones. You just keep moving my minecarts, don't you? Why do you want to hurt me so much? Get out of the cart. It's a one person per cart thing. Thank you. Somehow that one survived. I will not be merciful next time. I will not be merciful. I will show you a murder at some point. I will show you a murder at some point. Anyone on here I could murder? I don't have the bow. If I had the bow, I'd go on a murder spree, but I just don't have it yet. Gosh, look what you did, children. Now they're overlapping. This is very irritating. We're gonna have a lot of apples. That's not gonna get me there. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a pumpkin on the other side of this rainbow, or do you think it's what do you think? Channel your inner Anakin. You think it's a melon? Gem song. Hello, Gem. 62-month resubscription. Welcome to the stream, Gem. I hope you're doing well today. Can I have that? Oh, I was literally thinking that was like floating in the air. You vote. You vote. Words. You vote pumpkin. Pumpkin is available only at apprentice level. Oh, that's a tip right there. So you don't think there's going to be a pumpkin fella here? Well, well, well. You know what that means, my friends. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know what that means. You know that I'm gonna murder you, don't you? Is this just a thing these guys know now? They know that they can just like hide in places that... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that because we got a murder. A murder. Don't catch them on fire. Flame retardant hat. I see here. A flame retardant hat. That's right. We have a bit of a standoff here. We have a bit of a standoff. Do you guys agree with this? Does Andor make Kenobi look much worse as a show? Come on, hop out of there. Hop out of there. Come on, hop out. This is such a tease. This is such a tease. When I think about how poorly Kenobi was put together, like when I was watching it, I was trying to be positive, and like there are parts that I liked. Like I really liked seeing a Leia. I think that was cool. And the last line where Vader delivers that line like, "You didn't kill Anakin. I did." That's the only redeeming part of that series. Besides Leia too. Leia was fun. The rest of that. Do you remember the laser fence, guys? All right, hold on. Remember this? Remember when there was like a laser fence and they're like, "Oh no! How could we possibly walk around the laser fence, everybody? Oh my gosh. There's no possible way. So I'm gonna have to blast a box to open the door. Pew, 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 choo, 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 choo. Instead of just walking around it." Or Darth Vader, like, "Oh my gosh, Kenobi. If only my suit wasn't completely flame retardant and also the ability to walk through lava and breathe underwater and in space. If only my suit can do that, I could walk through this fire, or I could just walk around the fire and kill you, Kenobi. But I'm going to decide to do none of those things, and I'm just going to walk away. And yeah, it's going to be fine. This is good writing, everybody." And Freddy got a Hawkeye sweatshirt looking super fancy. This is the reason why it drives me insane. Who are you? I thought I killed you. I swear I killed you. Did I kill that guy? I thought I did. Did he just come back to life? Was there a resurrection? What happened here? He escaped? No, I didn't kill him. No survivors. I thought I killed him. Maybe I just went on a tangent about my frustration with Kenobi. Kenobi should have been treated with the same care and respect and budgets and quality of production that like House of Dragon got, because you're dealing with two of the most important legacy characters. You have Obi-Wan and you have Darth Vader, and they just and Leia was a surprise, but a nice one. But yeah, and I guess yeah, Luke was in there too. That's right. And it was just treated like a B movie on Disney Plus. Never forgive him for that. Never forgive. You may have the high ground, but I just don't think it's going to work out for you this time. I don't think it's gonna work out for him. I maybe get a little cocky like Anakin, but I really don't feel like it's gonna work out for him here in this high ground scenario. How can I have the high ground? Yeah, but you made the high ground, but you can't get down. Is the problem, bud. You can't get down. You can't get down. Wait, let me entice you with some bread. Oh, you like bread, don't you? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I just need to use your crafting bench here. Thank you. Look, you want some bread? I know, right? It's amazing. It's soft, but it has a nice crunchy exterior, which is the perfect recipe for bread. Soft interior, crusty exterior. Don't overestimate his power. He's determined to stay alive up there. I guess he won't walk into fire. I mean, that would be... Hey, Andy? Is he still here? Is Andy gone? He's gone. Okay. Whew. Okay. Sometimes one needs a little help in life. Gosh, how do you not die? Die, thank you. Jeez Louise, sometimes you just... Oh, exhausting. Exhausting that guy is. Whew. All right, anyway, back to work. There's a column above you. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm burning him. Didn't like Boba Fett, really like Kenobi. Still on the fence about Andor, but only 3 episodes in. Oh, yeah, you're 3 episodes in. Yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Hasback Gaming bit attacked. X500. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my velocity.
Velocity. Oh, I love that. That's such a great quote. Oh, I love that. You underestimate my velocity. I love that. That's interesting. So didn't like Boba Fett, but liked Kenobi. That's cool. And like I always say, like if I like something or don't like something, and you liked it or didn't like it, or liked it and didn't like it, that's totally cool. Like don't let my dislike for something or like of something invalidate your dislike or like of it. Because I think that's nice. We have a decent like, I don't know. I feel like if people like something in the chat or dislike, we have a pretty good like healthy discourse in the chat of like, oh, we like this, we didn't like that. There's so much like negativity or toxic positivity out there. It's like hard to ever have like an honest like conversation with Star Wars these days. It's like I always like cherish when I can find somebody that you can just have like a really nice, like respectful, like back and forth. If like this person like liked something and you didn't, or you liked something and they didn't. If there's something, you just have like a good conversation of like the merits of this and that. It's like so rare to have that conversation anymore, which is nice because I think we kind of have that here, which is nice. Because, you know, everybody has just different tastes and stuff like that. And I think we respect everybody's taste around here, which is nice. Let's see. I just read what Sausage said. Is Sausage online? Oh gosh. He's a silly goose. He's a silly goose. Okay. All right. We need a new farmer. Who's ready to become a farmer? You watched a new video? Awesome, dude. Awesome. I hope you liked it. I had a lot of fun putting it together. At the last minute, I'm like slowly wrapping up the video, and then I find the Hermageddon, and then Grian makes me into a small boy, and I'm like, this is becoming a wild video. No, I'm not. I refuse to call myself a sand daddy. No, I refuse. I tried it once, it got weird, and I'm not going to do it again. Not going to do it again. That's MCC. That's MCC. What happens in MCC stays in MCC. Shoot, this is the problem with that one villager who ruined my setup completely. I want them all to be next to their workstations, but I guess that's just too much to ask, I guess. No, not the little fellas. Oh, these things are so infuriating. Become a farmer. You know you want to become a farmer. Become a farmer. Have any of you played the new Call of Duty game yet? It's an interesting game. I played a little bit of it. Yay! There we go. I played a little bit of it. it's hard to explain. This one's odd. Like there's some weirdness to it, right? Because I went back and played Vanguard for a minute because I was like, man, I'm like at the bottom of the leaderboard in all these games. And I went back to Vanguard. I haven't played Vanguard in like 8 months. And I played a little bit of it at the beginning. These days I don't play a ton of Call of Duty. I usually play it maybe like for a few weeks when it first comes out, but I used to play quite a bit in the back in the day. But I went back and I won every game by like a large margin. And in this game, it's like the time to kill, and everybody's like, like just panicking behind a wall because the time to kill is ridiculously low, and everybody's like prone behind a wall, just like, oh my god. And it's I can't do the things that I enjoy. Hey, we got a pumpkin buddy! Yay, pumpkin buddy! I can't do the things that I love. Like I love playing with a sub, and just running around, like just going wild, just crazy, just. And it can't do that in this game. Like it's almost impossible with everybody with their assault rifle. Like, oh my god! And somehow they made like a sniper rifle into a shotguns in this game, which is new. I didn't realize that was Didn't realize that was a thing. Didn't know that was even possible, Call of Duty. How you could turn a sniper rifle into a shotgun, but apparently you did. Apparently you did. Have I played Apex? I have played Apex. Okay, so we're at 3. So let's get a couple more of these buds, and then we should be good on that one. I am very excited for Jedi Survivor, and I played Fallen Order. Is one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely the best Star Wars game that I've ever played. I loved it. All right, go home. Go home. Don't look at him. Oh, jeez. You infuriate me, child. You infuriate me. Yeah, Fallen Order is one of my favorite Star Wars games. Actually, I'm just gonna say it's my favorite Star Wars game. I really enjoyed it. And when I go to Galaxy's Edge someday, maybe, whenever, probably someday, hopefully, Disney's so expensive. How does anybody go there anymore? I looked at it the other day and I'm like, oh man. But I really want to ride Rise of the Resistance at some point again. Oh, actually, I've never ridden it. I want to ride Millennium Falcon again, and I want to ride Resistance for the first time someday. Anyway, I want to get the Cal Kestis lightsaber. That's a cool lightsaber. It's a unique one. Yeah, Rise wasn't open when I went. Did you guys ever tell you the story of Rise of the Resistance? So in 2019, they opened early that year. They opened Galaxy's Edge, and there's 2 attractions in Galaxy's Edge. There's Millennium Falcon, and there is Rise of the Resistance. And they they messed up. Ugh, this doesn't look good, guys. That doesn't look good. I don't trust that as being a good trade. So what happened was, inside the ground in Rise of Resistance, there's these things, little pucks, and it's what allows the vehicles to be wireless, or not wireless, but trackless. So what happened was, this is third hand, so excuse me if I'm incorrect, but I was told that the attraction was, they put those in backwards. So what happens is they put these pucks in the ground, and so the vehicles are trackless, but they follow the guidelines of these things, right? So in that process, they put those pucks in backwards, so they were upside down. So what they had to do was go back into the attraction and tear out all the concrete floor and then replace all those. And it's why Rise of the Resistance didn't open with the Millennium Falcon, and it's why Florida was slightly delayed, but not as delayed as Disneyland, because Disney World was much further behind than Disneyland was the entire construction process. But that allowed them to fix that issue like very quickly. I was hoping this would grow back. There's no Hermit here. There's no Hermit here. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of a funny thing. I thought that was kind of funny. They put those pucks in backwards and they're like, man, we're gonna have to tear out the entire floor. We are gonna have to tear out the floor. Oh, Azuma, a wild Azuma. A wild and beautiful Azuma. Just gonna borrow some emeralds here from the... Oh no, is there no emeralds here? I was gonna take some emeralds, but there's no emeralds. There's 2 emeralds. I think we have an emerald farm, or at least we have one like getting built.
Dr_metal_warrior bit attacked. X500. Is there any Empire members that you haven't gotten to interact yet or want to interact more with?
Well, I'm gonna take some of those. Oh yes, no, I really haven't got to interact with a lot of people yet on Empires. As the explanation earlier about how I've been dealing with a lot, I haven't been able to be on as much as I want to be, and plus I'm sometimes on a little later in the day, and this server dies later in the day for me. Like at nighttime, it's just me and Joe. Just me and Joe. Yeah, most people are on sometimes even a little earlier than I'm even awake. So I do miss a lot of people, but yeah, there's a lot of people I'd like to interact with, but like I said, by the time I ever get on, they're off. All right, let's get some more carrots here. Oh, we need potatoes. That's something we really need. I don't think we have any. Flip goes to bed early. Flip told me he goes to bed at like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, how is that possible? How is this possible? 10 o'clock. How is this possible, Flip? How is this possible? What is this witchcraft? What is this? What is this? What is this witchcraft? Let's see when I went to bed. Let's see when I went to bed. According to my watch, I went to bed at... Is this yesterday? Yeah. Went to bed at 2:30. Hey, that's actually pretty early. Hey, there we go. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's progress. We're making progress. We're making progress. We're getting to bed a little earlier. Nice. 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 I haven't been able to sleep very well. There's just too much going on in my life and family that just keeps me up. Keeps me up dwelling. All right, let's see here. We got those going. Beautiful. We got the pumpkins. Look at them. Look at these strong and mighty pumpkins. So we just need a lot of seeds, which this will help us, and then we'll use these to help get the production going. It seems like maybe making a wheat field out here might actually be the ticket too, so we have an extra bit of wheat going on. So I think that would be sweet. And if I could find some potatoes, that would be pretty wonderful. You know what? Plus with the Modern Warfare, the new one, the campaign's quite fun. I finished that last night. That is fun. Once I finished my video, I played it for an hour, which then completed it, and I was like, that was a good one. That was a good one. I liked it. I liked it. And coming in for a landing. Ooh, you saw that. You saw that land. That was smooth. I have not been to Jem's base yet. And Jennifer got a Hawkeye shirt. Look at that Hawkeye shirt. Look, it's super fancy. Look at that. And Jennifer got another Hawkeye shirt. Double the fun. Double the fun with a Hawkeye. It was an 8 out of 10 land, Rascal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll take 8 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take 8 out of 10. Okay, man. Villagers take a lot of resources. A lot of resources these villagers require. Oh, good. We have some extra wheat. Do we have it? Oh, dude, we've got more wheat. I didn't know I had so much wheat hanging out of my chest. That's awesome. That actually will help a ton. Okay, I need your help with this. What are you doing, bud? Oh, you became a farmer friend. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's get some pumpkins. Okay, so according to the chat, and I need a yes or no on this, pumpkins will only appear at apprentice level if the farmer is going to have pumpkins, correct? So yes or no on that. DJ Star 9, thank you so much for the 1 month free subscription. So, okay. So it is only at apprentice level. My friend, you're a beautiful villager. And you had so much promise. If only you had a pumpkin. Get back here. This is why I can't do my murder when you do these things. I can't catch this thing on fire. Get off of there and get in the fire. These things really don't want to die by fire, and I just don't quite understand why. Yeah, joke's on you now. Joke's on you now, buddy. You can't walk past that rail. Break the workbench. Would that help us in this scenario? By like breaking in and resetting their occupation? Because I don't think the pumpkin will ever show up in their... Okay, so we have a pumpkin. Who are you? Are you a pumpkin fella? You're not a pumpkin guy. Ooh, you are. So we have 3... No. Oh, we only have 2 confirmed pumpkins? But we do have the melon guy, which isn't bad. Well, hello there. Welcome to your new occupation, being a farmer. There we go. Look at you, big and strong. I don't know. That might be another one where we might not get a pumpkin. I don't think beetroot comes with pumpkin. Shoot, I definitely don't have beetroots. Pumpkin is 50%. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get one from that guy. Is there a wheat farm? Like I said, oh. Is there potatoes in here? Yes, there are potatoes. I should have checked this way sooner. We'll make another wheat farm out in the back. That will help us a ton. But look at this. We've got ourselves some potatoes. Oh, yeah. Sweet. That'll actually help us a ton. All right, let me check in with chat. How are you guys doing? Oh, by the way, did you see Grian's new, did you see his Third Life Christmas sweater? That thing's pretty fire. Helped him with that a little bit. Helped him teeny bits. Some advice. But yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. There we go. Grab that. There we go. Beautiful. Sweet. Okay. Alrighty. Let me check on the chat. It's a masterpiece. It is pretty cool. A lot of memories in that sweater from the Third Life series, which is cool. Which is really cool. It's cool. I enjoy the Third Life series. There's something about that series that has a little bit of magic to it, right? A little bit of magic to it. It's a fun series because I think it's a series that you can really grow as a content creator in because you have to really think on your feet, right? You have to think on your feet. You have to be pretty like precise with your editing because say we do like let's just say we do a 3-hour session, right? We set up a time like in this 3-hour session we're gonna play because it's tough to obviously organize so many people to be together, and that's one way we've done it. It's like we're gonna do like a 3 to 4 hour session every week, and that's how you get so many people together easily. So in that amount of time, you have like 3.5 hours to 4 hours of footage. And you've got to like break that into some kind of a compelling like story that a viewer can actually follow easily. You have tons of different interactions and managing, different relationships. There's so much into that series that goes into it. But it's super, super fun. Super fun. But it's what's fun about it is, right, like managing those relationships, right? Like you have, these are your allies, and then you know, these people betray you. You got to make a deal over here, and there's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to it. I can't wait till we do a new one. And didn't Grian say we're gonna do one in real life where we just go around and kill each other? Pretty sure that was a thing. Pretty sure that was a thing. pretty sure that was mentioned at one point. He did. Yes, he did. Let's see. If you need more, Flip and Joel have farms. Oh, why? Thank you. I might have to do that. Can I steal from a god?
X500. With your love of designing things, will you design a Scar plush to look after Jelly? She is getting lonely without you.
I've considered it. I just haven't. I don't know. Here's something that always stops me from making a Scar plushie. Is what skin would you want? Like, this legitimately has been a thing that I've like dwelled on. I'm like, hypothetically, if I were to make one so Jelly has a companion, what skin would I make? Because obviously, like, by default, I would always think like, oh, I just do my default skin. Then I'm thinking like, I rarely use my default skin. I'm wearing it now, and I'm also a junior here. But then I don't know. Does everybody even recognize that skin because I wear so many different skins these days? Because I enjoy a good wardrobe change. So it's like, do people want a classic Scar? If it was a very specific skin, would that only appeal to a very like small amount of people? And then they might be disappointed that, you know, there wasn't this other skin. Like, I wear so many skins, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. That always trips me up when I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do. The Tycoon. You guys are actually in for a treat soon, by the way. There is something coming very soon. It's not so much the well, you'll get some Tycoon vibes. You'll get some Tycoon vibes. There might not be the top hat, but there's something fun coming soon that you guys are gonna get excited about. Actually, it's coming really soon. Actually, I probably should start working on it. I haven't had a chance to start working on it yet. But it's coming. It's coming. So soon. So soon. So soon. So soon. I'll give you a hint. It moves.
Beta_bit attacked. X500. I'd say start with classic, then later on make more versions with other outfits. I think that'd be very fun.
That's a good idea, yeah. I'm so hot. Oh, this jacket's thick and soft, but I'm so hot. Oh. Okay, grow. Do I have to shout lore? Lore. Bring upon my farm's life. Hey, lore. I love how you could be kind of cringe by sitting in a train and being like chugga 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 choo choo chugga 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 choo choo. But if you say lore in front of it, you're like, oh, go right ahead. Keep chugga chugga choo chewing. Let's see. 98% of the chat wants a Scar plushie. Please, Scar. Please, Scar. Please, Scar. Okay, rascal. You know what? Here's an idea. What if Scar has a mini Scar? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Scar has a mini Scar. It's not all what my brain was trying to say, but that's whatever. Why can't I speak anymore? My brain, you know when my brain is overloaded is when I just start just saying ridiculous things that make zero sense, like half of my episode. What I was trying to say was, if we made a plushie, what if we did like default Scar, but Scar maybe had like a mini jelly in his hand? Or what if we had a jelly? What if we had like a jelly on my head like this? Milk Sog, yes, exactly. 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 Why have I stopped? I had some good momentum there, and all of a sudden I was just stopped. All right. Oh, with a half a heart. These Endermen are... I've never had so much trouble with Endermen. We usually have a nice relationship. Oh, never mind. I always wear a hat in HERMITCRAFT, so that's why I never have any issues with Enderman. Oh man. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. That was terrifying. Whew. I think we're good. I think we're good. I really should ask. I really should ask Represent when, if the close. So if Jacob gets his shirt on the 5th, or they ship on the 5th. Jacob just bought a Hawkeye shirt. Great timing on that, by the way, as I was bringing that up. I should ask, because actually I don't know, and I probably should have asked. I get very in the weeds at the designs, and the logistics not so much. So I keep thinking in my head, I was like, I really should know that. I really should know. It ships on the 6th. Oh, okay. All right. Sweet. So it ships on the 6th. But I think this, I might be completely wrong, but I think the stickers actually might ship sooner than that. Or at least I thought that's what. Oh, hello there, friends. Almost thought I saw that, but maybe not. I'll point this out. The stickers are the #1 selling thing, and it was a last minute thing. Like I told the person I'm working with, I'm like, you know what I think people might also enjoy is stickers. And they're like, maybe. And I'm like, no. I have a feeling inside that people are gonna like the stickers. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we could add stickers. And then I was like, boom, Scar's instincts kick in. #1 selling item. People love the stickers. There's a map, right? There's actually a map. There's actually a map here where I can see. I can see where people have, like, it just shows, like, for instance, like, say, like, Hawkeye sweatshirt, right? Hawkeye sweatshirt, there was, like, on analytics, right? Like 15 have been sold in California, and you can kind of see the places. So I like looking at the obscure, like, far off regions for me that, like, I don't know anything about. Like, I've never been there. Like, somebody in Poland bought a Hawkeye shirt, and it made me so excited. I'm like, oh, such a mysterious, far off place from me. So far from me, and then somebody there is gonna be wearing a Hawkeye shirt. It just excites me. Like 3 people in Sweden are gonna be wearing Hawkeye sweatshirts, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. My ancient land. Somebody's gonna be wearing a Hawkeye shirt. So I love looking at, like, you know, like the far off places from me, like places that are thousands and thousands and thousands of oceans beyond. I think that's cool. Like, there was 1 pack of stickers were sold in Maine, which I consider very far away. And, like, somebody would be rocking a Hawkeye sticker and a Panda Rescue sticker and a Scarlet sticker in Maine. Maine is on the same level as Poland. It's so far away. So far away. Oh, you know, New Zealand love stickers. I'll say that. They love a good Scarlet sticker in New Zealand. I love the analytics. It's, you know, it's hard because you know, we haven't been able to do any, like, conventions for a while and stuff, so I miss, like, seeing all the people from all over the world and all over the country and stuff like that. So this is, like, my one way of seeing, like, people around the world is, like, little analytic things, like 1 was sold in, I don't know, Finland. 5 were sold in UK. I'm like, oh, sweet. Like, I miss the event so much, like, going different places and seeing so many different people and seeing people have like traveled a long ways and stuff like that were always really cool. Yeah, I really miss the conventions. I hope there's gonna be something again in the future at some point. I hope so. I miss it. Jessica got some stickers. That's right. Oh, I love the stickers. You want to see the stickers? I've got some. I got some. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, I'm running over something. I hope it's not a cat foot. Nope. Jelly's on the bed. Oh, I'm all tangled up. I'm all tangled up. Oh, there goes the headphones. Oh, ow. Everything's falling. Ow. Everything's falling off. Ah, they're all falling out of their package. This is a professional operation here. I am so hot. This is a professional operation, everybody. Nothing ever goes wrong here. We maintain. Dang it. This is why you keep one of these on hand. There we go. No problems, everybody. We got this. Oh, no, we dropped it again. Just peak professionalism here. Peak professionalism. There we go. So yeah. So here's some of the stickers like, look at the Hawk. Actually, you guys can't see it. Can it zoom in? I really like that one. This one is really cool. I have some, like I have quite a few of them. So if I'm at like a convention or something like that, I want to give them out. Very professional. Very professional. Okay. Did we bring over a new friend? I think we did. Oh, you. Hello. Come on, give me that pumpkin. You know you want to give it to me. Adam getting some stickers. Awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing. And Jason gets some stickers also. Oh, you love it. Love it. Is this emeralds for that wheat? Oh yeah, it is. Come on, give me a pumpkin. Sarah getting a brand new Skyline shirt. That beautiful retro look. And Jonathan getting a Hawkeye sweater. Gonna be rocking that Velocity. Come on, buddy. I need to know if you gave me a pumpkin or not. Oh wait, I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back to the screen. Sorry. You're just staring at my face. Staring at my face. Got a pumpkin. Yes. Okay, so that's confirmed. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. So that's 3 plus you as a backup. And Jake got my dad's favorite t-shirt. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's, like I said, that one was my dad's shirt. And he's like, I like this one. And I'm like, you're getting it. Let's see. Double checking. Do I have it? Yeah, I have mine cards. How are we doing on the breeding, guys? Or are we continuing the production? Are we continuing work here? Good. I'm going to need you to hop over here. There we are. And through the chute. Jonathan's got stickers. Stickers. All right. I need you to pop over there. Oh no, the track's messed up. This whole track scenario that I've developed here is really poorly designed, I'll admit. I wish we could get a revolution of Car's eyebrows are up. Oh, Mrs. Yeti. Now I'm self-conscious about my eyebrows. Tiffany got my dad's favorite shirt. I like calling that one my dad's favorite shirt. And Tiffany got another of my dad's favorite shirt. Let's see. Come on, buddy. You know you want to give me that pumpkin. 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 I think I have to actually get out of the menu for it to, yeah. Yes. We are actually rolling now. So that is confirmed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is really good. We're actually doing really good on this. So I'm basing this off of my season 7 build, and I got by really well for a long time with 6. Got Kendron, thank you so much for the Hawkeye sweatshirt. Velocity. Eperfem got the Hawkeye beanie. Yeah, so I think we can get by with that pretty well. And Jacob got my dad's shirt. I love that one where it's like, and my dad's favorite one. My mom's favorite is the Scarlet one, like the one with the letters across there. That one's my mom's favorite one. Shoot, let's see here. My brain just like shut down for a second. It was like, do. Okay, all right. I'll admit it now. I'll admit it. I think the lack of sleep is killing my brain. I've got to get better sleep. I've started doing a few things to better my sleep, right? Like I didn't realize, Yeti coming in at 86-month resubscription. Very, very much appreciated, Yeti. And also very good to see you. Very, very good to see you. So one thing I've done is my watch tells me when I've been bad at sleep. So it's like, it keeps me a little bit more accounted. Second, I'm trying to avoid looking at my phone on my bed because like as a YouTuber, like you're never off. Like you're always doing something. There's always messages. There's always like something to do. There's always something to do. There's always something. So what I've been really trying to do is like not always worry about everything, especially before bed. So that's something I'm working on. And I do think if I can like actually take some of these things, like don't look at my phone before I go to bed. And like try to really set like not an aggressive bedtime, but like something reasonable. Like if I'm having trouble going to bed before 2:30, right? Maybe I just say I'll try for 2 for a little bit, and then I'll try for 1:30, and then try to get it down to 1. Like instead of be like I'm gonna go to bed at 10 o'clock. Like I don't think that ever works. Like where you're just like I'm just gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock now. I don't think that ever works. So I think if I try to do something like that, it might be my ticket. Just really like slow, gradual things. Repair my brain. I think that might help. Scar needs help with his villagers. I'm making progress. I'm not as efficient as some people with villagers, but you know, I'm making do. I don't know why you can't just, become a farmer like your friends here. Do you not want to be like your friends? Your friends are farmers. They got the sweet hat. This is Yeti snagged the Hawkeye hoodie. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Cave to peer pressure. That's right. Cave to peer pressure. Become a farmer. Become the farmer that is inside your heart. You know it to be true. Search your feelings. I don't think he's gonna become a farmer, guys. One of us. Come on. You know you want to be a farmer. You know you want to get your hands in the dirt.
500. Also, importantly, don't freak out if you cannot fall asleep. Just lying there with closed eyes resting is already at least half the rent.
Exactly. That's a great point. Forcing yourself to sleep has never worked for anyone ever. That has never worked for anyone ever. And I will go to bat on that one. I will go to bat on that. This guy is being a huge pain. You know what I think? I don't think he wants to share. I think he wants to share. I don't think he does. I don't think he wants to share. So we're gonna make him his own special. Composter. Sweet. I got the Black Scarlet hoodie Peak Scar merch. Well done. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Yeti. Do you like the design? Like, I know you love Disneyland, so it's got the Disneyland vibes and stuff. Is that a chess monster? We do, Liz. We don't acknowledge chess monsters, especially when I'm in somebody else's base. But yeah, it is. Started to subtly threaten him. Is anyone else on the server? Oh, he's a farmer boy now. Yes. Oh, why has that made me so happy? I don't know. I was just so dedicated to making this villager a farmer. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm the only one. Oh, well. What could a guy get up to on Empires all alone? You know what I would do if I was a thief? I would find that witch's broom. And I would take that witch's broom. But I'm not a thief and I won't take it. But I want that witch's broom a lot. Home alone. That's right. Oh, yes. So that is confirmed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this random guy over here, which... I might kill that one. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. We're getting one more. We're getting one more, and we'll have completed all 6 of these. Do you agree with me on this? That 6 should suffice for the size. I think 6 should suffice for the size of the melon farm and pumpkin farm that I have in mind. Because in season 6, I had 6 for a long time, and I did expand it. But then in the end, I was like, I don't know if I needed more than that. So I think 6 is good. I think that's a good number because that way I get lots of emeralds. Sweet. Oh, Jimmy's gonna be so happy with this. The power of the sheriff. It'll go to his head, but that's fine. That's fine. I think it's fine. We support Jimmy in his power, his lust for power. How is our favorite short Hermit King? You know, I was going to mention this, but I think I am now. I am the first Hermit, by the way. I am the first Hermit that has been shortened, by the way. That's right. First Hermit in the Hermit Kingdom. I might not even have known there was a Hermit-geddon, but in the end, I was the first of the Hermit-geddon. Which makes me, based on the law of Ren, probably king. I am probably king of Hermit-geddon, and I'm just going to point that out there. And by me saying that, it is now fact. Please spam the king emoji. I think it's true. I think it's true. All right, let's go check on the wheat. The wheat. Boop. Ah, there we are. No, it was a false start on that one. There we go. I am very happy with these villagers now. It took us a long time to get to this point. But villagers, they're a pain. They're a pain, but once we have them, they'll be nice. King Scar. Look at all those crowns. When I was a kid, I used to call crowns crayons. I'm just like, nope. I was convinced. It's like, no, I'll never not believe that they're crayons. Parents had to sit me down once and be like, a crayon is what you draw with. A crown is what kings put on their heads. I was like, I guess I understand. I have a very good memory, so I remember a lot of very, very strange things as a kid. I remember when I was 3 years old, we were in Florida, and I was sitting in the car, like, sucking on some keys that I pulled out of the ignition. They didn't taste very good. They did not taste very good. It's a perfect vision, right? I have a vision of my grandpa's van, because he drove all the way from California to Florida. I remember he had this, like, he just had like a compass, like on his windshield. And the reason why I was in the car right there is my mom was rushing to get me out because there was a space shuttle launch, and we missed it. But that's why we were in the car. That's where that memory comes. And I also remember when I was 3 going to we went to Disney World. I remember being very cold, so that was Epcot. It was a very cold day. And then I remember going to Cinderella's Royal Table, or whatever it was called. This was years ago. This is before it was like so impossible to go to and so expensive. But I remember going there. I remember seeing it and this and that. But apparently I fell asleep like right away. Like the second we got to the table, I was out for the entire time. And then when dinner was over, I'm like, oh, all right. Where's the princesses? My aunt who we were visiting had she was a educator at a zoo, and so she had a lot of animals, especially rescue animals. It was a smaller zoo, and so one of the things she did was she did a lot of like rescuing, especially small animals like flying squirrels or a lot of iguanas and stuff. So she would take a lot of injured ones and then like, you know, bring them back into fighting shape. So, you know, getting them back into shape, and then so if they were hurt, you know, just try to take care of them, because people would drop them off at the zoo or whatever. So she had a lot of those animals. No crocodiles, but she had a lot of other stuff. It was always like crazy as a kid to see. It's like, ooh, like this one was in this stage of healing or whatever. And the iguanas like to be sprayed. They love to be sprayed with a bottle of mist. They loved it. They would like go up to the cage and they would just like go like this, and you go, and they're like, that's the good stuff.
I'm so proud of Captain.
Let's see, Tom your service dog. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. I don't know why like spraying iguanas so funny, but yeah, they loved it. It's like giving cats catnip. They're just like, yeah, the spray bottle's coming out. Everybody gets to the edge of the cage. They've got the spray bottle. It's here. Do you guys agree with me that Timmy should never tear down the Toy Story wallpaper? I mean, it is a thing of beauty and a wonderful thing. And you know my stance. There's nothing wrong with being a toy. You know my stance. Am I out of rockets? That is actually a really bad thing. A scar without rockets is no scar at all. Yeah, Pix told him he can't. Well, Pix said. That's what Pix said. Ouch! Hey! Leave me alone. Come play with my Iron Golem friends down here. Oh, that would have been awesome if I could have flown through there. Rascal would have given me a 10 out of 10. Instead, I feel like Rascal's going to give me a 2.5. Melon. Let's get it. Let's get a chant. Melon, 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 melon. Yes, that's it. That's what we needed. Oh, we've got them all. Oh, that makes me happy. So now what I need to do, and this will... Man, maybe I'll just leave this for Jimmy to do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll leave this for him to do. But that is the curing. I would like to get that to 1. What we could do is we can get a zombie here at a boat and then just bring them in and just do the curing process. The issue that I'll have is like the gold and some of those resources. I don't know if I have any of those. But we'll do the best we can. But I am happy with this. I am happy. I'm glad we got those all set. That is awesome. Is any of these beds available? A man just wants to sleep. A man just wants to sleep. Come on. Oh, wait. There's monsters nearby. I don't have any rockets either. Oh, this is a predicament. Oh, this is a predicament. There was a pumpkin in there. Oh, did I call a pumpkin a melon? It's asleep again, you know. It's asleep. Do I not have any gunpowder left? Oh shoot. Oh, okay, I got gunpowder. Oh, I got paper. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I need to build a ladder here so I don't just have to waste all my gunpowder. Green are pumpkins, orange are melons. That's true. True fact. Have you guys ever had a yellow watermelon? Very interesting item. I do need the cleaning lady services. That is 100% true. Okay, so we have 6, and we can get rid of this, so we can conduct a murder on that guy. And then we need to work on the others. Beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad we got those all sorted out and ready. Oh, Jimmy's gonna be so happy to see all those guys. That's gonna be fantastic. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. Get close to your screens. We're planning time. So I think this building here, I don't know why, but this building just gives off the vibe of melons and pumpkins. Maybe because it's orange, who knows? Do the pumpkin farm here. And then this building for sure is where I'm gonna probably house all of the villagers. What I told Jimmy was that potentially in some of these additional buildings, these could be shops. So that could be kind of cool.
Totally true Scar fact of the day. Scar has confirmed to me personally that he actually does not like Top Gun. Least favorite movie.
This is not a totally true Scar fact in any way, shape, or form. Top Gun is a fabulous movie, the original. I've never seen the new one, but the original deserved an Academy Award, and we all know that, especially for special effects. You saw that sweat on those guys. That's unnatural. That's CG. Oh, what a false fact. What a false fact. I haven't seen the new one. I will eventually. Okay, so yeah, I think that makes sense. So these ones, I mean, yeah, we could split the villagers into the different buildings, but I do like the idea of having potentially some of these buildings for like shops that Jimmy might want to use or something along those lines. So it kind of gives them a few options on what to do with some of these. So that's the basic idea for the Wild West town here. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of putting that together with such limited resources. It might not be the biggest thing ever, but considering like, I don't know, like been on the server less than a week and got that all taken care of, I'm happy with.
X500. I heard Scar loves Lilo and Stitch so much more than Top Gun.
No. That blue monster has wronged me so many times in my life. That little blue monster. Everybody says, Scar, it's cute, and you're gonna love the movie. But they don't understand the pain that little blue monster has caused all my life. So many things that blue monster has taken away from me in my life. So many things. So many things that Stitch has taken from me. So many things that I've loved, removed. He laughs, and he cackles. So many things. So many things. And you know the story. You know this. Not story, stories, plural. Here we go. Yo! I never get through that door. Okay, I need to count my villagers. How many do I have in here? So, is that 4? Only 4? Okay, we're gonna have to breed those guys. Breeding time, everybody. Oh, they also might be running low on bed supply. So we'll throw some extra beds in here. There we go. Sweet. All right, get to your breeding. You guys, you just hang out. You guys hang out, all right? We're gonna pop back to the Hermageddon. We're gonna pop back to the Hermageddon real quick because I need your help. I don't know what to do with this bee farm. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Tell us what happened. Oh, I'll tell you all. I'll tell you all. I'll tell you all. I will. Stitch came out in 2002. Wow, that was a long time ago. That's crazy. That's a long time ago. All right, so Hermageddon right here, right? Okay. I need to build a bee farm is what I've been tasked with. And the thing is, there was just like, Scar, build a bee farm. And I'm like, okay. Where do I put the bee farm? What does it look like? I mean, it's gotta look good, right? I mean, it's gotta look good. It's gotta look fun, right? So, I'm not sure. I guess it's gotta have like bees flying around, right? Maybe, Is it like a giant beehive with like some mechanical equipment hooked to it? Maybe some little bees flying around? I don't know. Just pick a box. Is that how we do this in Hermageddon? Is we just pick a box? Now, is this I assume is the mob farm, correct? This is a classic Nimbomb design if I've ever seen one. Oh yeah, this is definitely a Nimbomb farm. Efficient. Oh yeah, look at that. Nimbomb's so awesome. Did I ever tell you the story about Nimbomb? So, if you don't know, Nimbomb's, crazy redstone, game mechanic guy. Now works for Mojang. Met him in Nashville for Minecon. And one time I was struggling to get cats, and he sent me the most detailed explanation on how cats spawn in Minecraft. It was so complicated. There's like planes and numbers and graphs and dashes and swoops and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I always save that to like if I ever made like a cat farm or something like that. But it was so nice of him. He just sent me this like, must have taken him out. How did I die? Chuck, 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 choo choo. Oh no, how am I gonna get back? Oh crud. Oh man, how am I gonna get back? I don't know how to get anywhere without an elytra. Oh shoot. Do I at least have some food? Some raw salmon. Some apples. I gotta get back. Okay, that's just teasing me. Okay, I'm gonna take those. That's actually a smart move. I took those from the Hermageddon at one point. Okay. Oh shoot, this is not good. I might need some scaffolding blocks. I might need some scaffolding. Might need some scaffolding. Here, I'm just gonna take some of this. Okay, here we go. I don't know if anybody's gonna pick up my stuff, which would be appreciated, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna, Cub's there, but I don't know if he saw me. So I'm just gonna run. We're just gonna run. We're gonna make it there. We're gonna make it. We got this. We've got this. I'm not gonna put, I'm just not going to. I can't just like randomly place blocks everywhere and make it look super ugly. I'm gonna grab a pickaxe. I think I have another one. There we go. Sweet. Shoot. We're on our way. We're on our way. I think we're already like 2 minutes into this. We have 5 minutes before that gets deleted. Where's my axe? See, this is what I'm not gonna like place a bunch of blocks around because I'm gonna forget about it, and then Jimmy's gonna get back on and be like, "Why is there wood blocks everywhere?" And I'm like, "Oh, that was that one time I died, and it was embarrassing." It was very embarrassing. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the portal. We got this. Let's eat out as we run. We got this. We got an MCC coin. We can make it in time. We got an MCC coin. We got this. Ow, my eye. Got this. Ace race practice. That's right. Oh, by the way, I came up with an inspired ace race course that I'd like to do for like a mini game. But it's a little bit different. You don't actually fly, but use the elytra to like do acrobats. See, I told you. He's just sitting there. I told you. Where did I die? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's good. I never realized. I guess I don't actually have enchanted gear on. It's an oversight. I should actually gear up. I should totally gear up. But I told you Cub was AFK. But there we go. There we go. We actually got a lot done today. There's Junior Scar here. And yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, but remember, guys, there is a link below the video player. You can see my face and you can click on my face and it will take you to the limited time merchandise shop where we have the Hawkeye merchandise. We got Scarland merchandise. We got the Panda Rescue shirt. There's a beanie. There's a hat. There's all sorts of fun stuff. So definitely check it out. If you order now, it will be shipped before Christmas. You know, if you're buying, you know, Christmas gifts for anybody or maybe yourself. But yeah, all the information is there for you if you want to take a look at that. And yeah, thank you so much for the support on it. I've gotten a lot of nice messages from people who like the designs and stuff, which makes me happy. We put a lot of work into the designs and stuff. So very much appreciate all the support on it. And it is now time to find if there's anybody out in the wonderful world of Twitch. Oh, hey, it's a false. A wild false symmetry. A wild false. All right, let's raid false. We haven't raided false for quite some time. She hasn't been on when I've been streaming. So yeah, as I said, guys, thank you so much for the support on everything. And I'm just turning that, clicking that, boom and a bam, and let's hit that and we're off. So head over, say hi to false for me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And like I said, link in the description to the merchandise, and we will see you later. Goodbye.